Ladies, gentlemen, cats, dogs, and other animals out there in the wild, welcome to I Shout 'em Six Times YouTube horror movie channel. We are back again. Earlier, I did a quick little 1.5 hour live stream for Mother's Day, just talking about, the best mom killers in the horror genre, thrillers, such and such. And now we are here tonight for It Comes at Night live watch along, first time watch. So, guys, if you have seen this movie before, please do not spoil it for us. This is me and Destin's first time watch. And speaking of Destin, my brother from another mother, the Grand Master of Springwood, Destin Nation Station. Yeah, you like that? I figured you would.
Yeah,
What's
man.
up, brother? I'm
Sounds
glad you
good.
can be here with me tonight, man.
Yeah, man. Thanks for the invite, man. It's always a good time to get to watch a good movie, especially something I haven't seen before that I've always been interested in seeing and hanging out with you, man, and everybody in the chat and just doing the thing. It's a pleasure, dude. I'm really interested in seeing how this one plays out because I remember when it first came out, there was like a lot of buzz around it, and for some reason, I just never went through with it. So yeah, glad to be here,
Yeah,
man. Thank you.
you're definitely right about that back in 2017, because I remember it had a lot of marketing for it. And I
Yeah.
never really got around to it neither. But the director, Trey Edward Schultz, he is directing Hurry Up Tomorrow, which you have your ticket for the early watch on Wednesday, and that's basically what these live streams over the next couple of nights is going to be, these watch parties. It Comes at Night, Misery, The Shining, Disturbing Behavior. We're doing all these watch parties so that we can have a better idea of not only with this movie with Trey Edward Schultz directing style, but also how these movies inspire Hurry Up Tomorrow, which releases on Friday, the same day as Final Destination Bloodlines. So I know many of you are going to see that, but I implore you, if you have the means to do it, get yourself a ticket for Hurry Up Tomorrow as well. I hope it don't let me down. I'm hyping this movie up. I think it's going to be really, really good. I think it has the potential to be the surprise horror movie of the year. And I'm excited, man. I'm excited to see what Trey's directing style is. I've never seen any of his movies. So this should be fun, man. I'm just seeing some of the clips from It Comes at Night in regards to like pictures online and stuff. It looks very, very interesting. So I'm excited to be here, man. I'm excited to be here with you, and I'm ready to get down to the get down.
Yeah, man, I'm very excited to watch it too because it seems like it's right down my alley.
Mhm.
And what's it? Hurry Up Tomorrow. You brought it to my attention that was actually even a horror movie. I saw it advertised, but I didn't think it was like necessarily a horror movie. Honestly, I didn't know really what it was about
Right.
because I don't feel like the trailer really like sold me on it. It had The Weeknd and Jenna Ortega, but horror, I just wasn't expecting that. But I do have I'm seeing an early fan screening on Wednesday night since Bloodlines is Final Destination's coming out on Thursday. So I'm gonna doing right out of theater reactions on both of those. And yeah, I'm excited for it, man. And I feel like I hope it does do well, but with it coming out the same weekend as Final Destination and all the buzz that's around it right now, I'm afraid it's gonna get overshadowed, a little
I
bit.
agree with that. I do think that Hurry Up Tomorrow is something that, because of, obviously Final Destination being a franchise and a popular one at that, and this is a new one coming out, I do think that Hurry Up Tomorrow is going to be a little bit overshadowed.
Mhm.
But if it does well, if it's good, you
Word
know
of
what I
mouth.
mean? Yes, I think that eventually over time, I'm not saying it's going to overtake Final Destination, because again, that's a franchise.
Right.
But I think with word of mouth, if people like, especially people like yourself, if you like it, you know what I mean, and stuff like that, I think over the next few weeks, people will be like, hey, that was actually a banger, you know what I mean, and stuff. That was the surprise horror movie of the year. And that's what I liked about the trailers, is that
Mhm.
it doesn't come off as a horror movie. We talk about this all the time, Destin, about these movies giving too much in the trailer. And
Yep.
that's what I felt Hurry Up Tomorrow did a really good job at. It keeps you wondering, like, wait a minute, this is supposed to be a horror movie, but it doesn't look like a horror movie. Okay, I kind of still want to see this because they're saying it's horror, and now I'm intrigued. They're not
Yeah.
giving anything away.
And so I was okay. So and I know we got to get the movie started, but like I had a friend that we went and saw Sinners, right? Seen that
Yeah.
twice. I'm about to have that review up. I just put a review up for Fight or Flight with Josh Hartnett as well. But we went to go see Sinners, and I already seen both of these trailers. But I just seeing his reaction was kind of like the same as my reaction. It was like we saw Hurry Up Tomorrow, and he just looked over at me and he says, "I don't know what the fuck that's about." and then the second one. And then the second one was that Jordan Peele with Marlon Wayans in it. You know, the new, what's it called? Him?
Okay. Yeah.
The football movie. And
Yeah.
he looks over at me again and he goes, "What the fuck was that about? What are these movies?" He's like, "I don't know who's making these trailers, but I don't know what the hell they're not conveying what this movie is."
Right. And but you know what? Like we talk about all the time, sometimes that can be the beauty of it, because
Yeah.
then when you get to the movie, it could turn out to be way better than what you anticipated. And you're like, okay, I'm glad I didn't see none of this stuff in the trailer, because I got to actually see it here in the theater while I'm watching the movie and stuff. So before we obviously get to the movie, I'm doing countdown and all that stuff, I'm going to say what's up to everybody in the chat. Yo, Adrian K, what is going on? It is nice to see you back here, friend. It's been a while. You know, shout out to you, Adrian, because I know sometimes I don't check my TikTok as much as I should and stuff, but I know you sometimes reach out when you can and stuff and check up on me and stuff. And just want to say I appreciate you for that. And I'm happy that you are here tonight. And this is Adrian's first time watch as well. So I'm glad you are joining us, man. It's nice to see you.
What's up, Adrian?
The General of Haddonfield, Val. What's going on, Val? Thank you for hanging out with us here tonight and modding and showing the support that you always do. Val was in the stream earlier as well. And it was funny because I was actually talking about Jamie Lee Curtis's performance in Mother's Boys. I don't know if you ever seen that, where she basically played a psychopath.
I know what you're talking about, but I've never seen it.
Well, we're gonna have to do a watch party of that too, then, buddy, because I thought that I was alone in the dark in regards to remembering JLC's performance in that movie, and Val swooped right in and was like, "No, Marcus, you're right. She was awesome in that movie." And I'm like, oh, it feels so good to know I am not alone.
I've always been interested to see that movie, but for some reason, did it not ever like get re-released on like 4K or something? Because
I think you're right.
A lot of movies like just get like forgotten and don't get re-released, so you kind of forget about them and stuff or whatever. And
right.
So yeah, that is one movie. There's another one with Rebecca De Mornay.
I brought that up earlier too. The Hand That Rocks the Cradle.
The Hand That Rocks the Cradle, and she was in another movie called, I think it was Mother's Day.
Okay.
Have you seen that one? It was like it's not a new release, but it was like in the past 10 years. I can't remember when I saw it, but it was like her kids were like, they were all like, her kids were psychopaths too, and they took over this person's house. It was kind of like a what do you call it? Like a home invasion type.
Home invasion type genre.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, I brought it up on the stream earlier because I did, like, when I was like looking up stuff on Google, I did see it. Excuse me, and I was like, that does look intriguing. They actually have the one that came out about 10 years ago, and they have a 1980 version as well. So might have to check both of those out.
Yeah, and you can't forget Psycho.
Oh, Norman.
Yep.
And ladies and gentlemen, I just want to point this out, that this was not me. This was Destin. Don't ask how he hacked my account. We can't even figure it out right now, but this was Destin. What it is, what it was, and what it could be. Absolutely right, buddy.
That needs to be on a t-shirt.
You know what? That's a banging idea, man.
Yeah.
It's just like it's funny because I was watching I was modding in Sister Pam's chat a couple days ago and stuff, and we just got on this topic of Scooby-Doo or whatever and stuff, and I'm like, #Jenkins needs to be on a shirt.
Yeah.
We need that. I might mess around and make something like that. Why not? Oh, thank you, Val. Val saying my two favorite gentlemen. We appreciate it.
Thank you, Val. We love you.
You already know it.
She's awesome.
Hell yeah, Val's awesome. Can't wait to get my Halloween podcast up because Val's definitely going to be coming on a couple of those episodes.
Halloween, man.
Star Wars.
There's a project coming out. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you
No,
off, but there's a
no, you're
Halloween
good.
project in the works. We don't know what it is.
I know it's interesting because we know the TV show's coming out, but it didn't say TV show and it didn't say movie on Production Weekly. So,
Dude, after seeing Josh Hartnett in Fight or Flight, I just like, man, please just let's do a sequel to H2O. Let's pick up from there. You don't have to put Jamie Lee Curtis in it. Just put him.
oh
And then
no,
just, you know what I mean? Like, pick up from there because man, he's back at it. And if you're going to be in an M Night Shyamalama Ding Dong movie, come back to Halloween. That's what I call M Night Shyamalan.
that's awesome. I like that. From now on, whenever we do his whenever we cover one of his movies, you got to introduce the movie. You have to introduce him that way when we're talking about.
Oh, all the time, dude. I think in Fight or Flight, I mentioned it in my review I just posted today. Like, I was like, M Night Shyamalama Ding Dong. It's either a hit or miss.
Awesome.
You never know what you're gonna get. It's like a box.
That's
of
true.
chocolates.
It really is. Like he has such a creative mind, but sometimes that creative mind doesn't translate to what he's trying to do in certain
Right.
movies.
Sometimes it's too ambitious, and it's like maybe it just played out in the head, or
Right.
maybe he just didn't capture it correctly. Like, I
Right.
don't know.
Exactly.
Sometimes you can have too many irons in the pot, and it's like maybe you should pick a couple of those out and just focus on this. You know.
Fact. Yo, what's up? Talking Star Wars, saying let's go.
Let's
Glad to
go.
see you here tonight. Talking Star Wars. Hey, talking Star Wars. Yeah, honestly, carried the goal earlier. So Thursday night, because of talking Star Wars, I am going to be doing another live watch along of whatever movie you guys want to watch. I have three lists posted on the channel. You guys can go check it out. It's in 3 separate posts because unfortunately YouTube doesn't allow more than 4 basically polling posts at a time. So there's a total of 12 films on the channel right now for you guys to vote on. And whatever one finishes with the highest voter percentage, that's the one we're going to watch. Oh, yes, it was Talking Star Wars for sure. That's a video that I got to get on as well. Trust me, Destin put me. I wanted to watch it before, but Destin sold me on it, and I finally watched it, and it's amazing. It really is.
It really is, man. Like, and that's the thing. It's like I wanted to get a review out for it, and I am going to do it. But I'm so glad I waited because I've seen it twice now, and I have some extra thoughts, and I kind of saw it through a different lens and everything, and I was like, okay, still just as good though. I don't know what it is. It's just like they don't make movies like that. It's cinematic gold.
Oh yeah, for sure, man, for sure. And just the character work done in that movie was fantastic, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Okay. Talking Star Wars, saying this is my first time watch too. That's what I like to hear. See, I like that because there's so many movies out there that we can share and watch together that we have never seen before. So I love that. You know, I'm glad it's your first time watching because you're here watching it with us. Yeah, I want to check this out too, Val. Him. That sounds interesting. I've been hearing about it for a while now. Oh yeah. Yeah, you know that, Val, for sure. Saying him is showing the very dark side of TBIs and the drug use that is huge in the NFL. Very, yeah, you're not lying about that.
I think this is really going to show Marlon Wayans' like acting chops too, like his level. It's going to be so weird. Like, you know, it's going to be so weird. It's like this might be one of the you know, acting performances that really like reaches out to audiences because you know, like. And then next year when Scary Movie 6 comes out and he's playing Shawty again. Shorty. Yeah. You know, like it's gonna be like, damn. Yeah. He was a psycho over here and now he's acting like Shorty over here. Yeah. Ah, shit.
Yeah. Man, I cannot wait to see. I am so glad that the Wayans got that franchise back. I'm so happy for them.
Dude, I think it's gonna be awesome.
Yes, I'm sorry. I mean, I know some like the ones after 2 came out. I didn't. To me, Scary Movie wasn't the same when the Wayans left. It just wasn't.
No, it wasn't. They really it didn't have that same charm. Third one was tolerable in moments, but overall, I didn't really care for the whole entire thing. I felt
Right.
like it felt like everything else felt like a cheesy Saturday Night Live skit.
Right. And that's
No.
when they dumbed it down to PG-13 as well. So
Exactly. Yep.
Val saying, damn, Destin, that is an awesome movie. Yeah, before we get to the movie real quick, guys, I'm catching up with all you guys' chats real quick. Hey, Amber, necessary distraction. What is going on? See, I said this in Craven's
Amber.
stream the other night, and now I'm going to say it here that you showed up here on my channel. It is so good to see you back hanging out with us here in the horror community. We missed you, honestly. Like, that's
Yeah.
awesome to see you coming back around.
Hell yeah.
Love
Good
it.
to see you.
Love it, love it, love it. Yo, what's up, Dom?
Dumb.
How-
Dumb, dumb, dumb.
Dom, 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 hold on. Dom, dom. In the nation's largest city, the war on crime.
What?
The Law and Order shit. Every time.
Oh.
It just
Dum.
it reminds me of the gavel slamming down twice.
Yeah. Dum.
That's what's up. See,
That should be that should be the opening of Dom's channel. He should have something like that, like Dom and his Dom comes on.
yes, it should. Man, that's a great idea, bro. Dom,
Yeah.
bro, follow the trend, man. I think that would be an awesome entrance to a YouTube channel.
Yep.
Okay, so all right, we are caught up here basically in the chat. All right, guys, so we're about to get this movie started. We're already 16 minutes into the stream, caught up with chats, had a nice little conversation leading into it, and now it is time to get down to the get down. So I am going to do a countdown. I'll do a countdown from 10, but I'm going to let all of you guys here within the next minute get ready. So pull It Comes at Night up on your if you have it on DVD or if you have it on a streaming platform. Know that you can watch it on Amazon. You do have to rent it. YouTube, Hulu, stuff of that nature. And of course, if you have, movie sites that you can get for free, it is also on there as well.
What, like Cornhub?
No, more like Xflix.2.
Damn, I don't even know about that one. Google at your own risk. We don't. If you get a virus, it ain't us.
Learn the tricks of the trade. Learn the tricks of the trade at your own risk, people. Oh man, I'm actually looking up to see if there is other more streaming sites that they have it on, that's more formidable. I'm surprised this isn't on HBO Max or something.
It might be. It might be something. I actually bought this. What's crazy is I bought this a long time ago. And I bought this a long time ago, so it's just been it used to be called Vudu, but now it's called Fandango. And I've just have a library of movies, dude, that
wow, I didn't know Fandango bought them out.
Yeah, it looks like they did, and I was so afraid when that happened. I thought I was going to lose all the movies that I bought, but no, it's kept everything. So, dude, I just honestly stuff will come on there cheap. Like you'll get stuff for $5-10, and I'm just all right. When stuff goes on sale, I'll scoop it up, and then I'll forget about it. Be like, I'll watch it one day.
Heck yeah! I ain't gonna lie though, I miss Blockbuster.
Dude, I've always said, and really like with movie theaters, and I think I've mentioned this to you before, but a lot of people are like, what's wrong with movie theaters? And I've heard it on a lot of podcasts, like getting people back into theater regularly and stuff. And people are saying sometimes they don't upkeep their cinemas. The screen might have a tear on it, even though it's IMAX or Dolby. Something like that, they need to keep it well maintained and their service. Sometimes they hire people that just aren't the greatest in customer service, and you're over here spending $20 on popcorn and a Coke. So
you ain't lying about that. Oh shit!
And so for that, man, what I think that would really be awesome in a theater, you already kind of have the bar area, and honestly, alcohol is way too expensive at the theater. One beer is $12, and I'm that's ridiculous. I'm gonna sneak mine in. All right. But
Let's go.
but no. But I'm all about it. That's fine. But what I think is they need to put something like a Blockbuster like in the lobby area to where like people can go into the movies and based off of what you saw can give you recommendations on renting a movie or getting a movie out, like give you that Blockbuster feeling again, but in the movie theater as well. And also have like a lounge area where you can meet other people that are into the same stuff. Like make it more of a hangout spot,
Right.
and have a retail side with movies and merchandise and all that kind of stuff. Because they do have some merchandise, but it's behind the concessions and it's not the same thing.
Right. It's kind of like limited.
Yeah, it's limited to, but they need to like put like a Blockbuster inside of a movie theater lobby mixed with like a little cafe, restaurant, bar, and just, I don't know, man. So you got like even if you don't go see a movie, you can still come there and rent something out or hang out and look at all the merchandise.
Right. And that's the
Or
thing back in the movie theaters. I know back in the Regal days when I was younger, whenever there was like a huge movie, like I remember when Halloween H2O came out,
yeah.
they had like a whole section where you could basically rent or buy the Halloween movies and stuff
Right.
like they had their own little promotional for the Halloween H2O. They had like fucking posters you could buy, the cardboard cutouts you can buy, everything. And some
Yeah.
popcorn next to it and all that stuff. I'm just like, man, like, and then you don't see that much anymore in movie theaters.
No, no. And see, my sister's boyfriend used to work at like it wasn't a Blockbuster. I think it was like it was a mom and pop one.
Okay.
But he would give me all the movie posters. He would get screeners of movies. He even and let me get them and see them before they even hit the shelves and stuff like that.
Yup.
Like I was so mad when my sister broke up with him. I was like, he was the best.
Why the hell did you break up with that guy? Like,
Yeah. I was like, now you're he was the coolest. Like go back. Like,
I know that's right, bro. It reminds me of when I was a kid. I used to live in this. Basically, they turned it from a complex to they call it like farm village now.
mhm.
It's called Pine Hill Farms or whatever and stuff. But basically behind, you can cut through the woods and everything. Behind the whole complex, you cut through the woods or whatever, get to the grocery store. They had like fitness centers, everything, like a little shopping mall. And in that
Mhm.
shopping mall was this place called Spectrum Video where you can get movies and all that. And I remember me, my mom, and my sister were such regulars that when we would go in there, the guy who was like the main cashier, he'd be like, what you guys renting tonight? All right, you guys rent 4 movies. I'll give you 3 more to watch for free. You don't got to pay to rent them. Just bring them back. Like hook us up with little deals because we were like consistently going in there, getting scary movies and all that, rent movies all the time. Give us
Yeah.
a deal on popcorn. Sometimes you'll, hey, take the candy for the kids. You know what I mean? And stuff like
Nice.
if we look out, like hell yeah, man. And I remember when they closed down, it broke my heart because I'm just like, man, this was the spot. Now we got to
Yeah.
go halfway across town just to get to the damn Blockbuster.
Yeah. Yeah. I miss like whenever I worked at the movie theater, I still think about how much fun I had then. And the
Bro,
friends
I
I
can
met that I
imagine.
still have to today. And actually a girl that I started working with back then is now
Huh?
like the district manager of those movie theaters back in Memphis.
Wow.
And we're still friends to today. Her and her husband comes out here. We went to dinner, and then she's like, "Hey, if you and your kids ever in the town, come see free movies. I got you free popcorn." She
Bro,
gives us free
that's
posters.
awesome.
Dude, she is the coolest. And man, I just remember working at that movie theater. We were able to see Freddy versus Jason before it came out, Texas Chainsaw the remake. I even saw The Notebook before it came out, dude. It was so cool. A bunch of us film nerds would, after the theater would close, we'd still be hanging out. And they'd be like, "Hey, just lock up whenever you leave. Y'all go watch whatever you want." And dude, like those are like some of the best times of my life, man.
Oh, hell yeah, man. Like, man, just let me tell you something. The, I'll always say this out here in York, Pennsylvania. The day that they basically tore down the old West Manchester Mall and turned it from a legit mall into
Yeah.
like a shopping center, It was the
Yeah.
day majority of my childhood died
Yeah.
because I spent 99% of my childhood, teenage years going to that mall, shopping, but mostly going to the movies. That
Yeah.
was the spot. You know what I mean? And I used to work at this when I was a teenager. I would work at the pizza shop next door.
Mhm.
So we would hook the manager up with free pizza, this and that, and he'd be like, "Here goes some free movie tickets." You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If I'm on shift and you guys come to watch a movie, just tell them to grab me. I'll make sure your popcorn and everything's free. Love,
Dude,
bro. The
heck yeah,
love.
dude.
Like,
Dude, so my first job was a pizza place called CC's Pizza in
nice.
Collierville,
We had
Tennessee.
one down here.
In Collierville, Tennessee, dude. It was like a buffet, all you can eat pizza,
Yep.
and it was in a shopping center. And then I started working at the movie theater, which is in the same shopping center. So I would just leave there and go there. And it was like these were
Bro.
the two places I would hang out if I wasn't working. I'd go eat some pizza and then I would go watch a movie. And then I started working at these two places and dude, I don't know, man. I don't know. It was fun. Fun times. for sure.
You just wish we could go back.
I
Honestly.
wish, man. I
wish-
wish.
Adam Sandler, where's that damn click remote, man? Come on. We needs that. Just even for a night. Like, come on.
You know what? I know
You
we got to
see
get
what
started
Val
on this
said?
one, man. What?
Destin be like, who cares if he's a twat waffle to you? I need my movie rental fix.
Oh, talking about my sister's boyfriend? Yeah. No, she was probably did him wrong. Honestly, to be honest.
Yeah, throw her under the bus.
Hey, I'm gonna call a spade, man. Like,
I think that's
right is
right.
right. And you do you, but man, he was cool. He was cool.
I know that's right, bro. Val saying I worked at Planet Video. I had the best time working there. See,
Nice.
it just I feel like anybody that I've known has worked at some type of, movie theater or a movie rental place, they say the same thing. Like, it was so much fun working in those establishments. Like,
Yeah.
makes me
Yeah.
kind of want to apply part-time for Regal 13.
Well, dude, I even thought about that just because I don't even want to do it for the money. I just want to be in the atmosphere. Like,
Right.
for the longest, like we have Cinemark, we have AMC here, we got Alamo Draft House, all that stuff. And Cinemark had an opening position for a film buyer. And dude, I was trying to get this job because what it was that you would go to movie studios and view all these movies at Warner Brothers lot, at Universal's lot, all this stuff, and you get to choose what movies you want to come to your movie theater. So I would pick the movies that get played in Cinemark, and I'd go out and be able to view them all beforehand and kind of rub some elbows to people on the lots. And I was like, I didn't get the job, but I wanted it so bad. So I'm always like, I was like, man, that's like the job I want.
I said, could you imagine if you would have gotten that job? You probably would be able to see Scream 7 like months before anybody.
Oh, dude. But I could not put it on the internet, dude. I'd lose my
right.
job.
Yeah, but that would
I could give you some pointer. I'd be like, hey man.
Just drop some little nuggets, some little hints.
Yeah.
Heck yeah. All right, guys. So we're about to get this bad boy started. About to do a countdown. Hit the chat and let me know if you guys are ready. We're already almost 30 minutes into the stream, but hey, that's what happens when you're having a good conversation, in all honesty.
Man, and that's why I love these streams, dude. Like,
yes.
Let's keep them regular.
Yes, absolutely. Val saying I'm old as dirt, spent a very large portion of my life at the drive-in, forever memories made there. See, that's what I also wish we had more of is fucking drive-ins, man.
Yeah.
Because I watched movies like Christine and even Hard Eyes that just came out.
That was
earlier this year. And I'm just like, man, like we need more of those, that old school movie watching atmosphere where everybody would just pull up to the prompter and watch the movie from their cars. And man, I know every once in a while around here, I want to say in Lancaster, because in Lancaster, PA, they have the Field of Screams in Jason's Woods. So they're pretty big on horror around there. But I also know that every once in a while they do drive-ins and stuff like that. And I would love to go to one of them. I think it was last year or the year before they had a drive-in where they did every single Halloween movie, including like all the way up to Halloween Ends.
See that's really cool, man, because we did have a drive-in back in Memphis. I don't know if there's one in the DFW area where I live, like the Dallas Fort Worth, and but I think there is, maybe closer to Fort Worth. I just haven't been to it. But man, those experiences were so much fun. My parents used to take me and my sisters to the drive-in. I remember seeing they'd always do like a double feature thing too. Like you could watch like
Yeah.
instead you get like the price of two movies for one, and they put the little speaker in your car, or you could turn your radio to a certain station. And then I remember the one that always sticks in my mind that I remember is I remember seeing a double feature whenever I was younger of the Beverly Hillbillies, the movie, and Rookie of the Year. And both of those two family comedy movies are like near and dear to my heart, man, because those are just
Hell yeah.
feel
How could
good,
you not? How
funny
could you not
movies.
love Jeffro?
Right? Yeah. He
He's
was the
that
guy.
dude.
Dude, he was the guy in Office Space that was his neighbor? He was like, "Yeah, I'm doing the drywall down at the old
Really?
McDonald's." Yeah, that's Jethro, dude. Like, he's just got the long hair and looks
Now
like a
I want to go
redneck.
back and rewatch Office Space. See, wow, fucking
Yeah.
Jeffro, bro. Like, because I grew up on that. My grandparents and stuff. Like, my grandmom used to watch all those old shows, Beverly Hillbillies. Her favorite like game shows was Wheel of Fortune, Jeopardy, and all that stuff. My grandfather, Bewitched, I Dream of Jeannie, all those type of stuff. He loved him some Barbara Eaton. You know
Oh,
what I
yeah,
mean?
yeah, yeah.
So, like, just all them old school style shows, man. I remember growing up on that in my household as well. Like, and the cool thing about my grandfather is he had an old school black and white TV, and that's how he would watch
Mm,
all those shows, and I would watch it with him. Like,
yeah.
it was great, man.
Hell yeah,
Fun
dude.
times, man. Fun times. All
Yeah.
right, so we're about to get this countdown ready. I'm gonna start from 10. Destin, you ready?
I'm ready for spaghetti
All right.
and not ragu.
His palms are sweating.
Knees weak, arms are heavy. There's
That's
vomit
right.
on his sweater already.
Let's go, bro. That's awesome. All right, guys. So countdown from 10. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Play.
Dude, I was thinking like while you were doing it from 10 instead of 5, I was like, have you seen the trailer to 28 Years Later?
No.
Oh man, it looks intense. I can't wait to see it. But like, there's like this like 9, 11, 13,
Oh, wow.
4, and it's like, man, like it's like, and it intensifies throughout the trailer, and all these zombies are running after them. Dude,
I'm gonna have to check that. I remember the old one. I got to rewatch that because I never like I watched it, but I never really like paid attention enough to get into it. I got to rewatch it.
yeah, dude, it was,
Okay, A24 did this. Okay, so this ought to be interesting.
yeah. A24 did this one.
All right.
Ooh, what is that on his cheek? Is that a bite, or is that a?
Ooh, it looks like it.
You breathing heavy?
Boy, it sound like an animal. Like,
Like it sound like you got asthma.
yeah.
Where your inhaler? On his shoulder? Is that like a?
It looks like another bite mark or some type of, wound.
Yeah. Oh, okay. He's infected or something.
Mm-hmm.
What are you doing? You say, "Come on, son."
Yeah.
He old as hell to be a son. They're going to burn them. Yeah, Amber, you know what I'm talking about. It does. Like hearing it in the theater. Like at first, I didn't really like it, but it gets catchy after a couple times you hear it, and you're like, man, that's yeah. The double features all. That's a Psycho and Halloween '78. That's a good double feature right there. I'd watch that
Legendary.
today. Psycho and Halloween together.
Would you say you watched them? You watched them today?
Me?
Yeah.
I said I would watch them today in the drive
hell
through.
yeah. Fucking right, man.
Doing a double feature of those two in the on the drive through. Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. Can't go wrong. You get to hear Norman and Michael. You get best of both worlds.
Yep. And Janet Leigh and Jamie Lee.
Yep. Mother and daughter. I'm not gonna lie. I wonder if Teacup was inspired by this. I'll have to see once we get like further in the movie. You seen that yet, Dustin? Teacup
No, it sounds familiar though.
has Scott Speedman in it and stuff.
Nope. Never
Oh,
seen
bro. What?
it. Never seen it.
Okay, I think I know what we doing next. It's a TV show, so maybe we can schedule for a stream like one stream a week covering each episode. It's like 8 episodes, bro. But I'm telling you, banger.
Okay. Hell yeah. I like movies that are just set in the woods.
Mm-hmm.
It's just got a vibe. It's quiet.
It's creepy.
Man, I grew up playing in the woods, man.
That's what I'm saying. Like, because anything could be out there.
I remember one time, and dude, I would put this in a movie somehow if I could make it make sense. But like certain things I'll never forget whenever I was a kid. Like our house, our neighborhood, our house is backed up to some train tracks, and on the other side of those train tracks was a bunch of woods. Me and the kids would always go out, and there'd be trains coming. We were dumb kids jumping on the train while it was moving and jumping off.
Oh man,
We would do that. We would like run, grab a hold of it, and then jump back off. And it's so stupid. I would be pissed if it was my kids. And I remember going through those woods, and we found this little shack, dude, with windows. And we just started like throwing rocks at it and breaking the windows out of it. And suddenly someone opens the damn door. And we just I didn't even see the person. We just took off running. It was just in the middle of nowhere.
whoa!
I was thinking of Jason, honestly.
I was about to say you found Pamela's little shack.
I know, dude. I was like, probably some homeless guy out there. And,
Holy shit,
we were
bro!
out there we were just throwing rocks.
Bro, I would have dipped too. Hell with that. As soon as I seen that door crack open, ow! Like, you seen the back of me real quick. Like I'm going.
That's why I've always like the movie It and all that kind of stuff, because it reminds me of my childhood of like us kids doing all that stuff.
Heck yeah, I remember back. Like I said, back in Pond Hill Farms, basically they have the apartment complex every basic building, and then in the far back they had the woods area, and that was like a big ass woods area. It still is. And me and my friends would go build forts and all types of shit, man. Living in the wilderness wasn't too bad.
Yeah, it's peaceful.
Yeah,
When you retire, that's where everybody goes.
it's kind of true.
And there's a reason they want peace and space. What's her name? Carmen. I know her. She's really good.
Hold on, I'm looking up the cast now.
I think she was in True True Detective season 3 with Mahershala Ali and
Okay.
Stephen Dorff. Dude, that
That
season
was a good one. That was really
was
good. That got back to basics.
that was good as hell, dude.
Yeah. Yeah. Carmen Ojogo.
Yeah, dude, she's good.
Yeah, she is.
She's really pretty too.
See, Necessary Distractions and Teacup is so good. It is. I'm gonna have to put Destin on to that. It's really good.
Yeah.
You gonna like the kills in that son bitch.
All right, I gotta check that out. Destin should watch Stand By Me. It's by Stephen King and yeah, I've seen it. Stand By Me is my shit.
I've never seen it.
Darling, stand. Really?
Oh, is that the one with Morgan Freeman?
No, that's Lean on Me.
Okay, Lean on Me. There we go. I've seen that one. I haven't seen this one.
Stand By Me is actually a Stephen King novel, and it's so good, dude. You got a young Jerry O'Connell. You got
hey,
Corey Feldman.
Oh, we gotta have to watch this.
Yeah, yeah, dude. And I think they come like across a dead body or something near like some train tracks or something. I can't remember. Kiefer Sutherland plays like the leader of this like gang or something. It's like a bunch of bullies. I haven't seen it in a long time. And Richard Dreyfuss is like narrating the story, I think, as talking about his childhood. What's this like medieval?
It looks like some apocalyptic shit.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Well, I like that shot. How it got up close on the drawing like that. That looks a lot more real.
Yeah. What do you think about the Conjuring new trailer, The Last Rites?
I didn't see it yet. I didn't peep it out yet. I'm gonna have to check it out.
I'm still not sold on it. I'm still gonna see it, obviously, but
Oh, I'm gonna definitely see it too. Val put me on to that. Yeah, I think it was Val, you, and I want to say somebody else, but I'm definitely down to watch Conjuring Last Rites. I got to just check out the trailer.
it's supposed to be their
Red
last
Door.
game.
Mine's
Yeah,
Insidious a little bit.
a little bit.
Val saying, Marcus, yeah, we're gonna have to do a watch party on that now, Val. Stand by me. Hey, what's going on, a troll? Nice to see you here tonight. If you want to watch the movie, if you need a timestamp, just let us know, and we got you. That's what's up. A troll coming over here from your channel, Destin. That's what's up. See, he's showing the love.
Nice. What's up, Patrol? What it do? What it do?
Yeah, troll. Just let us know. Yeah, it's on you. If you want to rent it, it's on Amazon. It's on they got it on Hulu, Amazon, YouTube. Oh shit. Oh shit. That fucked me up. I'm sorry. That took me out mid-sentence. Holy shit. Wow. But a troll as well. There's also free sites like 123 Movies, stuff like that, if you want to use any of those in order to watch it. How I like to say it, sometimes you got to cheat to win. Wow, that's crazy, yo. That was nuts.
Yeah. How big is this house?
It's got to be a pretty big one because it looks like there's a lot of room.
Oh, Amber, I've been watching the Bondsman. Well, I watched the first episode. I haven't watched the rest of it. I got to catch up on the Bondsman with Kevin Bacon. Yeah, the only thing is like the director is the person who did Curse of La Llorona, and I think he did the last Conjuring 3. Ooh,
Oh
it
shit.
just made,
Oh man, I'm not gonna lie. Like that score leading into the door opening, that shit was intense.
yeah, yeah, it definitely built it.
Ooh, okay.
I would knock him out.
Yeah, you gotta be safe. You gotta make sure
I
you
mean,
ain't lying.
you're up in my place, bro.
Right. Yeah, no doubt, troll. That's something else I got to catch up with as well. Talking Star Wars, I've been meaning to get around to Yellow Jackets. I keep hearing good things about it.
Yeah, I need to start watching it too, but I've heard a lot of people say like the last season or two is like really went off the wall. Like I was really I got into that first season. I haven't seen the second or anything like that. I might watch the second one, but I don't really know what they're talking about. But they probably started doing the Riverdale thing, started just like really getting wild with it. That's when I started falling off of Riverdale. I was like, man, what's all this weird shit? Last of Us on HBO is awesome. And Righteous Gemstones, which I think that just ended. I got to watch the last episode. Takes a lot for me to get into a series or a TV
Is
show.
The Last of Us kind of like some like zombies apocalypse stuff?
Yeah, yeah, it was a video game on PlayStation. One of the
Yeah, I
best
heard about
things
the
ever.
video game.
And now they're on season 2, which is the second game. And I've only watched like a couple of episodes. I got to catch up on it too. Um, so yeah, it's got Pedro Pascal in it, which they're putting him in everything. He's even in the new Fantastic Four as Mr. Fantastic.
Oh wow,
I mean, I just think that like they're putting him in everything.
I like
Kind of
those shots
exciting.
through the woods.
Yeah.
Tell them they're gonna burn him too. Oh shit, maybe. Oh, okay. Wow, they tying him up to the tree.
That's right. Pedro. Pedro is in Star Wars. Talking Star Wars. He was the Mandalorian.
Hmm. Okay, so I wonder if every time night falls, that's when shit starts getting crazy.
Yeah. Dude, I love that shot. Him just with the lantern.
Hmm.
That's dope. They definitely got the sense of dread going.
Yes.
Talking Star Wars, I'm at 19 minutes and 10 seconds. 11, 12, 13, 14.
Oh shit.
Ooh, with the black eyes?
Oh, okay. He's fucking. Well, wait a minute. Okay, he's dreaming.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Thank you for the timestamp providing that on Destin.
Yeah, man. It is a pretty big house. Look at the back of the house. Got like two
Oh
stairs.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's like cabin houses.
Yeah. I like cabin houses. I just want like a more rustic. I like the modern mixed with the rustic vibe.
Hmm.
Like if I ever build one on some land, like that's what I want. This movie's giving me a lot of ideas for writing though.
He is another good actor, Joel Edgerton.
Yeah, yeah. He's like a director now too.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, he's good. Oh, I forgot he was in The Green Knight. I forgot all about that movie.
Joel's in Star Wars too. Holy shit.
Yeah, he is. He's in, I think, Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Oh wow.
I'll
See
tell you a
that
movie.
that's
Yeah.
one thing. That's one franchise I need to force myself to get into and like to understand it because I never really got into it to understand it.
Yeah, I've always liked them, but like I said, like with the TV shows and stuff, I like The Mandalorian, but all the other shows, I just haven't given it a chance. I don't even have Disney Plus anymore. But he's definitely good. He was good in The Gift.
Okay, so the son was having a dream about this guy being possessed. Okay. Because he was the one that he saw with the black eyes.
Yeah. How did he die? Now, a movie that I really like Joel Edgerton in, I went and saw like AMC Theaters has this thing like screen unseen. Like you can like pick your seat, but you don't know what you're going into. It's like something that hasn't came out yet, but you know, you're kind of like taking a gamble.
Right.
And one movie that came, it was a true story. It was called The Boys in the Boat. And Joel Edgerton, this guy he was a coach for these guys that were like doing like the rowboats, like challenging. Like it was directed by George Clooney too. Really good movie.
Oh, okay. I forgot George does do some directing.
Yeah, yeah. And he was the coach, and it was a true story. It was like a set in the 50s, I think, or something. Um, but it had like an old time feel to it. And it was a really good, well made movie.
You said Boys on the Boat?
Boys in the Boat, yeah.
And the Boy
Not
Boat. Gotcha.
Yeah, yeah, and I was gonna walk out of the movie because I was like, "I don't know what this is," but the movie captured me right at the beginning, and it was kinda like something like Remember the Titans.
Okay. Yeah, I
Like
can get into that.
a team
get
coming
into that.
together and trying to get the championship and all that stuff, like, yeah, dude, it was good. I was like, "I haven't seen a movie like that in a while."
So let me ask you something, Destiny. You trust this guy or no?
Uh Probably not.
Let's say I'm 50-50 on it.
Something tells me I can't trust Joe Edgerton's character either.
That's interesting.
Does the son have some type of like disability or something, or is he just zoned out, or what?
I don't know. I think he's like traumatized because of seeing his grandfather die like that.
Mm.
Hey, what's up, man?
Mayan, what
I hope
up?
you're having a great night. If you want to watch the movie with us, this is our first time watching It Comes at Night. If you want to watch it, let us know, and we'll give you a timestamp.
We are getting a Silent Hill 2 movie. They say it's going to be very um, straight to the source material of the game.
Well, that's good. That was one of the things I didn't care for about Resident Evil. Like they decided to just go in a whole new direction, and I was expecting what we got in the game.
Yeah, it's like it's not horror at all. It's just sci-fi and
Yes, and that is true. Thank you, Val, because I'm not going to lie, I'm so into this movie right now. But man, happy Mother's Day, and any other mother out there that is coming in here to watch the stream. Happy Mother's Day. I hope you guys
Happy Mother's
enjoyed your day. I hope you guys got some cool gifts, got a lot of love, and come here and watch this movie with us and enjoy it. This is our first time watching.
yeah, Happy Mother's Day. That's it's a really good day. I hate that I'm so far away from my mom. You know, like I wish I could have seen her or something, but I definitely reached out and talked to her for a little bit, and yeah, moms are special.
Yes, they are, man.
We wouldn't be here without them.
That is true. Oh, that's what's up. Can't go wrong with Chinese food.
I'm telling you, man, dude, I've been thinking about Chinese food for weeks. It's been a minute, man.
Got me wanting some General Tso's now.
General Tso, man.
Yep.
Hell yeah. The only thing, okay,
some crab wonton.
some lo mein.
Oh
man, man.
Damn it! Now started some shit.
Yeah, look, like there's certain places they got to do the fried rice right because
you're right.
I'm not a fan of Panda Express's fried rice. I do like their lo mein. Their fried rice is like not the best. I found a place and they call it St. Louis style fried rice, and it's like really darker. It's like charred a little bit.
Ooh.
I'm like, this is the type that I had in Memphis. and that was the type I was like. I get pork, shrimp. Pork and shrimp are like my favorite fried rice. Like you get them two mixtures, man.
Okay. Yeah, homeboy, he either is just like traumatized or he has some type of sense to where he can feel and see shit or
Yeah,
something.
there's something he's got like
Ooh,
a gift or something.
ooh, I love that shot of the woods, bro.
Mhm.
Like coming behind the truck before you see the truck. Ooh, that was a nice shot right there.
It's a perfect setting for a werewolf movie.
Absolutely.
I was so let down with the Wolfman.
I was just about to say I have not watched that yet, but I remember you told me that you was a little let down with it. I want to watch it and see how I feel about it.
It had me for the first half, but
See, that's what I keep hearing a lot of. I hear like the first half of the movie was like on point, it was really good, and then like it just goes off the rails.
yeah, it just I expected more from Lee Winnell.
Troll, the next movie we're going to be watching tomorrow night is going to be Misery with Kathy Bates and James Caan. And
First time
then
watch for me.
oh, bro, oh, this is going to be fun. um, and then Tuesday is going to be The Shining, and then Wednesday is going to be Disturbing Behavior. I still have to get the Disturbing Behavior stream up, but the Shining stream and Misery stream. Well, the Shining stream, I gotta get it off of unlisted. I'm doing this new little YouTube trick, to try to help the algorithm notice my niche in my videos a lot more
Yeah.
and stuff, so we can get some more subscribers and views here and stuff. But Misery is already up on the channel. So definitely shoot the like button. And if you're interested in watching Misery with us tomorrow at Troll, definitely stop in. 9 p.m. Eastern time, 8 Central. Man, timestamp. I am at 30 minutes and 31 seconds, 32, 33, 34. So basically we're closing in on 31 minutes, man.
Yeah. I'm 31 minutes and 15 seconds, 16.
Yeah, I'm a few seconds behind because it did lag a little bit, but fortunately it cleared up. Oh shit.
I'm okay, so hot take. Don't take my horror card from me. But I've never seen The Shining all the way through from beginning to end.
Hey man, don't feel bad. I mean, I've seen it from beginning to end. I don't remember too much of it. I know it was really good, but it wasn't one of those movies where I always went back and revisited it. But it was good. So
Yeah,
this
yeah.
is gonna be like the
Every
first
time
time watching
it was
again,
like
too.
always playing on like the AMC channel or something, and I'd always catch it somewhere in the middle. But I never watched it from the moment the movie comes on to the moment it ends. And I do love the segment in Ready Player One about The Shining. Have you seen Ready Player One?
No, I haven't.
Oh, dude. It's like
I
a
got,
virtual reality movie.
I've
And
heard of it, but I just
yeah,
never watched it.
it was a book too, and there's a segment they a whole segment of like The Shining, and
Oh
then
wow.
with the blood coming out and everything, and then even Chucky's in it. Like, dude, it's
What?
crazy. Yeah, dude,
Okay,
it's
I gotta watch it.
Back to the Future's in it, Aliens in it, King Kong. Like, so many properties are in this movie, dude. It's
Okay, I'm gonna have to check that out.
yeah, it's awesome.
Saying you're canceled, Destin. Man,
I'm can- I'm
okay,
canceled.
you
Hell
might
yeah.
have a point. You might have a point with Joel Edgerton's character, Destin, because he just up and shot homie, and he didn't even know if he was like infected or not.
Hmm. He's got some secrets, I think. I need to watch Doctor Sleep too again. I did watch that when it first came out, and I did like it. I wasn't like blown away, but I thought it was well made.
Yes, Paula, we started the movie. If you need a timestamp, I'm at 33 minutes and 7 seconds, 9 seconds, 10. Basically creeping up on 33 and a half minutes. Man, I love that shot of the transitioning, like how it goes from like basically dark and then it goes to light and you just see the cabin like that. Man, I gotta give it to Trey. Like he's got some good like transitions.
Yeah. Yeah, he does.
That's going to be key for Hurry Up Tomorrow, and I'll explain why after the movie's over.
Like I keep wanting to like go and like Google stuff and research it and watch the trailer over again, but I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna go into it Wednesday with
Go
knowing
into
what
it
I know
blind,
from
bro.
the yeah.
Go
I
into
think
it blind.
and then I got Final Destination on Thursday night, so it's a good week for some movies, man.
Hell yeah. Okay, Paula, thank you for hanging out. That's awesome.
Yeah. Hey, Paula. Orange chicken and some combo fried rice. Hell to the yeah.
And
Man, Chinese food.
make my
Chinese
ass,
food, it just hits
make my
different,
ass
man. Like
hungry,
I
man.
can't eat it all the time. I can't eat it all the time. I feel like my blood pressure up, you know. But it good, man. It's real good.
Man, I ain't gonna lie. I'm not trusting this family. I don't know. Maybe I'm just being too paranoid, but I just don't trust them.
Oh, the general is making an executive decision. Telling you.
Okay.
It's such a fun movie, man. It's so good. It's so well made.
Man,
And
I wish we kind of would have brought this up earlier, Val, because I would have put that on one of the. I would have put that in the list for the movies.
yeah, dude, you'll like it. It's not hard. I mean, it's got The Shining in it. It's got Chucky. There's like bits and pieces with like horror icons in it. I think Freddy Krueger's in it too. Like,
Oh wow!
yeah. But it's more special effectsy, you know, like it's all like video game esque mixed with
Hey,
reality. Yeah,
with me, like that's. I mean,
it's like a Spielberg movie.
yeah, it's like kind of like something. It's a new version of Supernatural.
It's more like think of like the ending of like Endgame when everyone's running at each other and fighting,
Okay.
but it's all a bunch of horror characters or a bunch of you know icons. It's fun. It's a really good movie.
Okay, we're gonna have to plan for this.
They got Ready Player 2, the book out too. They're trying to get the movie made. I've never read the book, so
Yeah, the son's not trusting him. You can see it in his face. He don't have a good feeling about this family.
yeah.
Okay.
I need to
I highly
cuddle with them.
recommend 2018's The Bad Seed. It's creepy. I've heard of The Bad Seed. I just never got around to watching it. I've heard of that though.
I've heard of The Good Son, The Bad Seed. Oh, with Rob Lowe. Oh, that's a TV show. That's a TV movie. It's a TV movie? The Bad Seed? There's a 1956 movie called The Bad Seed too. So I don't know. There's been a couple of TV movies and TV series called The Bad Seed or The Bad Seed Returns. Hmm.
Uh
I like French onion soup, but not on my women.
oh. Yeah, what the fuck? What's so random? What the fuck? Oh, that was great. Oh man, I'm not okay. That's because that's what you're ahead a little bit. Okay, got you.
Yeah.
Got you. What the fuck? It's so random. Oh man.
I'll be saying stupid shit sometimes. It
Oh
keeps
man, that
myself
was funny
entertained.
as hell. You got to have a good sense of humor, man.
I used to tell my oldest kids, they're like 17 now, and they wouldn't shower. I'd be like, man, take a shower, man. You smell like beef ramen noodles and Cheeto dick.
He started smoking them. He said beef ramen noodles. Oh,
You smell like beef ramen noodles and Cheeto dick. Go take a shower right now.
Oh man, that's good shit. Oh man. I don't think I'll ever be able to eat beef ramen noodles again.
They're honestly my favorite out of all the ramen noodles. The beef ones are like really my favorite.
Have you ever had the chili picante?
I don't think so. It was always okay. So I'm weird. Like the beef ramen noodles in the packet. It has to be like the packaged one. You have to like.
Okay, I know what you're talking about.
But if we were doing like the styrofoam cups, it has to be the shrimp or the spicy shrimp. I don't like the shrimp in the packet, but I do like it in the
I don't like
styrofoam
the
cup.
shrimp shit neither. I don't like the shrimp noodles.
The one in the styrofoam cup is good.
Oh, okay. McKenna Grace is in that TV movie.
Mm. Oh, they do have energy, or they got batteries. Yeah.
We keep them around. That's what we do. We keep them around.
I'm here for entertainment purposes only. I be saying some random stuff. People even at work be like, Destin, how do you come up with this stuff? I say, I don't know. It's the first thing that comes to my mind, and I just blurt it out.
My boy be freestyling in his head.
Yeah.
Hold on.
The son, does he even talked at all, right? The oldest son?
I think he does, like, but I think he's like still kind of like, yeah, he did talk earlier, but he's just like, I don't know. I think he's just like kind of stuck because they're in this predicament.
Yeah.
I wonder if their pet is going to end up getting possessed because the poster
shows the dog. Yeah.
Yeah.
When I read that title,
slow burn. It's a nice little slow burn to start. Like you had a couple moments, you seen the one guy get shot. You seen the beginning with the grandfather, but nothing is really picked up yet. I like it because it started off with, the whole paranoia. And now it seems like we're at a part where they're all kind of like getting to know each other and things are kind of like, I want to say they're losing some of that paranoia. And I feel like shit's going to end up picking up here real shortly.
Yeah. They're making it feel like it's all okay.
Yeah.
But like I love that title. It Comes at Night. That makes me think of like a vampire thing.
Right. It does. It does sound like that.
Yeah.
Sounds like or some type of creature feature, something.
Yeah. And here's the thing, is like the working title of my vampire script. I don't know if I'm gonna keep it, but it's called Dark Knight. Not like the Batman Dark Knight, but it's Dark Knight. That's it.
Right.
It's just a working title for right now. But like I don't know, man. I'm trying to think of like what I want to change it to, dude. Man, but I have good feelings about this script. It's going to be good.
Bro, your heart and soul is into it. So I have no doubt that it's going to be good.
Yeah, man.
Val saying in markets, you're talking about bringing back your Halloween podcast, pushing me to finish my video on why Halloween 78 is a goat. Haven't put a video out in a year. So thank you for that. Oh, that's awesome, Val. That's what's up. That makes me feel so good, honestly. Like, that's what's up. Yes, Val, you get back on it. You have an incredible mind, especially for Halloween. You know your shit. I've told you before. You convinced me into believing that Dr. Loomis had a big hand in turning Michael into the monster that he became, because of his fear mongering. You did that. I never looked at it from that perspective before until you brought it to my attention in the detailed manner that you did. So, Val, definitely,
Ooh.
yes, definitely get back on it. Like, God, let me know. Send me the link on Instagram when you're done with your video or whatnot and stuff, because I want to watch it. You already got the background, your channel background, which is awesome. I love that profile picture. See, I love hearing that, though. You know what I mean? Like, oh,
Are you just to it?
oh, shit, no. I told you I didn't fucking trust his family. Oh,
I was just sitting there. I was letting you talk, and I was just watching. I was like,
wait, is he dreaming? Like, I'm so fucking confused right now.
I know, man. It doesn't really convey like what's a dream and what's not.
Right. Because that shit seemed too real. Like, oh, man.
Y'all got to reproduce.
Ooh. Bro, I love that dual shot. Like, you see him coming down the stairs, and then on the opposite side.
Yeah, it's like a mirror image. Yeah.
That shit is sick.
Yeah. Dude, honestly, man, like I'm not waiting for the news of Halloween. Like I'm kind of ready to put some Halloween stuff on my channel and kind of like get back into that vibe a little bit and kind of maybe redo 2018 Halloween Kills and Halloween Ends again, just to kind of like, since it's been some time passing, and kind of like see it on a different viewing and like let me just like watch it without the hype, you know?
Are you talking about Halloween Ends?
All three of them. Halloween 2018, Kills, and Ends.
I will say this. I don't hate Halloween Ends as much as I did when it came out. I've eased up on it. It's still my least favorite out of the new trilogy, but I can actually go back and watch it and not be as pissed off as I was before.
Yeah. Honestly, man, you know what would have made that movie for me? Even with all the flaws. If what's his name? Officer Hawkins? If he like before they push Michael into the grinder, he grabs Lori, trying to drag her with him. And Officer Hawkins finally takes the shot and shoots him off of her.
Bro, that would have been sick. Because they definitely did Hawkins dirty. Like,
because he never took the shot. That was the whole thing. Was like he could have ended it all with that shot.
And plus, they built his character up so much in Halloween Kills, and then it's like Halloween Ends. He was just like nobody.
They made him take a back seat.
Yeah, I didn't like that at all.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. This chick, I don't know. She's a little creepster. I ain't trusting her. Do you think Dr. Loomis is the same Loomis from Psycho? It's possible. I'd have to go back and revisit that and really give you a clear-cut answer talking Star Wars.
I don't know. I think it's just kind of like because think about like Billy Loomis and Scream as well. Like they just kind of like mirror each other. They kind of like take a little bit from each other because they're all like big horror movies. It's kind of like a little Easter egg for us.
A little homage.
Yeah.
Yeah, go to bed, bro. Get away from her. She's a creepster. No, I don't trust her.
Yeah, I don't trust her, but I'd probably fall for her. and I die.
Ew, that shot of the tree barks like that. Like, yo, there's some shots in here like that he got that was just like really eye catching.
Yeah. Yeah. It's been a long time since I've had a girlfriend or anything.
Oh, hold on, my damn alarm is on.
There's the dog again. Oh, is that a different dog? That's a different dog, isn't it? No, that's the same. Did the other family have a dog?
I think, but I'm not sure. I think they did. Yeah, they did.
Okay. It sees a possum. Why have they made more creature features surrounding possums, man? Because those things are hideous.
Yeah, I don't fuck with them things.
Yeah,
That would
possums
be
are.
that would be a cool horror movie, like for a creature feature.
Yeah, like one of them playing dead. Like you playing possum, and then it
Uh-oh.
jumps up and bites somebody.
The dog is sensing something.
Yeah, it's taking off.
Oh no, doggy, no!
Yeah.
Fucking hate when this shit happens, man. You better not kill the damn dog. Come on, no. Twisted Tree barks, man. That shot is amazing.
Yeah, it kind of gave me Evil Dead vibes.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen oh, wait. Damn, it sure. I wonder if that was an accident. No, the dad knows something, dude. I'm telling you, man. I've had my finger on the dad for a minute. The dad doesn't want anybody else knowing something.
Right. Like I bust his ass tripping over that tree bark.
I don't think that was I think that was an accident. He just kept going.
He probably he straight busted his ass. He ate it.
Yeah. That's what I was thinking. I was like, man, I think like he just kept going with the scene or something.
He probably just said, "Oh, the hell with it."
Because that looked too real. That looked too real.
A troll saying, "Yeah, he is the Loomis from Psycho." Interesting. I never really like. I always heard that was like a possibility, or there was like some type of link, but I never myself really like. I guess
Psycho.
paid attention to it.
Halloween.
So I'm gonna have to rewatch Psycho and Halloween and really see if I feel that. Like that's crazy though.
One title names are icons.
Makes sense. I mean, he's a psychiatrist, he's a doctor, so I mean, it's not impossible to think that Loomis had dealt with many psychopaths before. Val saying I never knew that. Yeah, see me neither.
I didn't know that.
Amber, evil dies tonight.
Evil dies tonight.
If that girl dies tonight. Oh, what is he drawing?
That's what I was wondering.
See, I wonder if I wonder if he sees things that we're just not seeing yet. I could be wrong, but in that little photo that was sitting on the dresser there, the person to the left, it actually looks like director Trey Edward Schultz. So I wonder if they just like, I wonder if he like played like a kind of like a character like off screen that we don't see in the movie or what.
Maybe.
Maybe his brother or something.
Everyone, be careful on TikTok and stuff like that because they are really giving away a lot of the clips and spoilers of Final Destination Bloodlines. Like I already got spoiled on a couple things just by scrolling. And I was like, what is this? And then like boom, immediately something happens. I'm like, what the hell? Like like kind of pissed me off. Oh, I'm on TikTok. I do a lot of reviews over there. It TikTok's very addicting. Like I like YouTube better, longer content. Dude, when you do disturbing behavior, man, you got to invite me, man, because that's one
Oh,
of
of
my
course,
favorite.
you're already pegged for it. I got you locked in for all these live streams.
I'm what for it?
You're pegged for it. Pegged. Like a bike peg.
Okay.
What did you tell him, man? He's like, wait, on what? Oh shit. Oh, that's rich. I love it.
So I have a buddy that lives like downtown Dallas, and he goes to this bar called Pegasus. It's like his favorite bar. It's like right. He lives like in the heart of downtown, in like a skyrise, and right at the
Right.
bottom, there's like this bar called Pegasus. And he's like, "Man, I love Pegasus," and it's an okay bar. It's like a little brewery.
Okay.
It's okay. It's all right. And he goes, "Hey, man, you know, you put the us in Pegasus." I was like, "Well, I hope we don't put the peg." Like, and dude, it was the funniest thing. Everybody around us was laughing.
Oh, that's great, bro. Yo. Now I understand why you're like, wait, what did you just say? Like,
Yeah, I mean, I'm pinned for it. I'm pegged for. Like, hold on now.
all right, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, it's a nice slow burn, but we need to start getting some action going on here.
Yeah, I think that might be why maybe it's got some like not so great reviews on Rotten Tomatoes is because it's taking a very long time to get going. And every time you think something is going to get going, it gets pulled
It
back.
kind of draws back a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Plus, it's very dark. Like it's.
Right.
Oh, look at the little boy.
Homeboy look like he's sick. I don't know.
Man, I hope not. I don't like to see kids being hurt or sick.
No, I feel you on that.
Oh my, talking Star Wars. What the? I don't know if I want to go to that bar. What happens there?
It doesn't leave much to the imagination.
Yeah, fuck, bang, blow.
Man says this movie is okay, not the most memorable. Okay, so I'm assuming you've seen it before, man. Yeah, I mean, from a directing standpoint, there's definitely some cool shots in here. There's definitely, the score is good. There's some moments where things look like it's going to happen, but I just feel like he drew back a little too much. Like things should have kicked up a little. I feel like things should have picked up about 10 minutes ago.
You
Like
might be getting it in a
I'm
second.
all
You
for a
might be
slow
getting it in a second.
bird. I'm all for a slow bird, but this is a little too much of a slow bird in my opinion. So hopefully when
Yeah,
things do ramp up, it's really good.
yeah, it's got to pay off. Oh, the fuck. Amber, we've been watching Final Destination over on my channel. We've already done the entire franchise leading up to Bloodlines this week.
Yeah, you got to check out. Check them all out. Go rewatch all of them, but definitely rewatch the 5th live stream that we did because you'll love my reactions in that one.
That was his first time watch.
That was my first time watch, and I will say this: it is my favorite one so far. Oh shit!
Oh yeah, thank you, Talking Star Wars. That was a fun time, man. That was such an easy week too, man. That week flew by because we did that one movie a night.
The dog's sick.
Oh.
Oh man.
What are they sick of though? What is it?
Some type of virus, I'm assuming. Yeah, I have to concur with that statement, man. It's just because when I'm genuinely surprised, it's just like you get that from me. It's just like
That's how
holy
I
shit.
am. And
Like,
those are the moments that you crave in cinema. Like
yes.
you want that. You're like, you just ripped the rug out from under me. Hell yeah, you just blew my
Facts.
fucking mind.
Yep. Facts.
One
Oh,
thing that one thing that like for like vampire horror movies and shit like that, I know this isn't bad, but no one's really like honed down on like the Hounds of Hell, like vampire dogs. And that's a
that's a
thing.
good point. Man, that's a really excellent point.
Yeah.
Wow. That would be a great movie if
I'm
it's
thinking
done
about
right.
I'm
That would be
thinking about
really good.
integrating some of it in my vampire script that I got going on right now.
Oh man. See, man. Makes me want to give my dog a hug, man.
Yeah.
Ugh.
My youngest son, he keeps saying, "Dad, can we get a cat?" And I'm like, talking Star Wars, what you talking about? Elvis Presley's granddaughters in the movie?
And what movie?
That's what I'm wondering.
Is in this movie?
Oh,
I wonder if that's the girl who we
Oh,
the dude's. I wonder if that's the dude's wife.
Hmm. The Visit is awesome. Talking Star Wars, that's a PG-13 horror movie that hits good. You ever seen The Visit?
Is that the one with the kids and the grandma or the fake grandma or something? Yes, that was banging.
It's an M. Night Shyamalan Ding Dong movie. Yeah, I said it. They set me up for it.
I'm never gonna forget this shit. Oh my god! Every time I see him coming out with a new movie, I'm gonna think that shit. Oh my god! Oh shit! Oh man! I ain't even gonna be able to watch Trap the same no more.
If I ever do like a horror spoof movie, I'm gonna say presented by M. Night Shyamalan Ding Dong.
Bro, you should.
and do like a goof, like a spin on all these like horror icon presents movies.
Bro, you never know. I mean, we're firm believers that Scream 6 ripped the Core 4 idea off from Steven. So you never know if somebody from like Scary Movie who's doing that movie hears that and might want to put that in there. You never know.
Yeah.
I see, damn it. No, come on. This is just add an insult to injury at this point. Oh, oh my God.
Hashtag that shit.
Bro, you got to make a shirt. You gotta make a shirt with that, bro.
A better twist than an M. Night Shyamalan Ding Dong movie.
Oh my god! Yeah.
And show like a like a pretzel, maybe a dick pretzel, all twisted up. I don't know, man.
Oh my god! Oh shit! Tears, tears. Oh my god! Okay, talking Star Wars says, yep, the wife of the other guy is Elvis's granddaughter. Yep.
Oh, dude, hell yeah, man. My parents would really like this because my parents have met like Elvis's like entire family. Like they were really close to Graceland and everything. I've been to Graceland a few times. It was like right down the street. It was like right down the street from me growing up.
How is it?
It's okay. It's all right. Yeah, it's fun. My parents was all about Elvis. I was all about 3-6 Mafia and Juicy J and Project Pat, Little White.
That's all. Wow, Little White and Project Pat, bro. You taking it back right there.
Dude, I'm telling you, man, like that was the shit. Look, you'll be surprised at how many people in Dallas, Fort Worth area don't know who they are. And I have to bring them to speed. Yeah, dude. Like Hustle and Flow, dude. That was in my backyard. Like,
you know it's hard out here for a pimp. When you out here trying to get the money for the rent, that's my shit, bro.
Yeah,
that's my jam right there, bro.
Dude, I could take you to all those filming locations. Dude. I actually, okay, so one of 8 Balls, was it 8 Ball? I think it was
8 Ball and MGK.
MJG.
Yeah. Was it not MGK? I'm thinking Machine Gun. Yeah, it is MGK.
Yeah.
No, MJG. MJG, yeah, something like that. Hold on, because I'm thinking about Big Bun. I mean Bun B.
So I used to install hardwood floors and tile since I was like 18 years old before I started my own business doing it back then. But we had to do this house, and they were like, you know whose house this is, right? And they were like, it's 8 Ball's house. And I was like, oh no, it was like vacant. And we had to do like the hardwood floor around the stripper pole in his like house. And I was like, damn, this is cool. So I thought I was cool. You know, I was like, oh yeah, I did the hardwood floor 8 Ball's house for around his stripper pole. Like, I never met the guy. I saw him in concert one time in Memphis, but I never met the guy.
Yeah, you're right. 8
I-
Ball and MJG. I forgot. See, I'm thinking about something else or whatever. There was like another group that was kind of like that had that same type of name.
Yeah. Yeah, dude. Like whenever I was like younger, dude, like that was my stuff. Like Little White was awesome. I was always an Eminem though. Like Eminem was my shit. Oh, that's a dream too. Why is everything a dream every time something happens? Ooh. Like all the blood looks black instead of red. Ooh, ooh, ooh. You might be coming up
Val,
on it.
sing it, Ghosty.
What?
Val saying, "Sing it, Ghosty."
Sing it, Ghosty.
Ooh,
Yeah. Told you.
what the fuck?
Ooh.
Yo, what the fuck is going on?
Dude, I don't know, man. Like it's like it just shows you images and then it doesn't give you any substance. Like, have you seen The Substance? Oh,
Oh shit! That made his ass get up. Oh
you've never seen The Substance.
no! No, I haven't.
Oh, we got to watch it, dude. Don't watch it without the reaction. I want to watch
Okay.
it with you, dude. Dude, hell yeah.
Yeah. I tell you what, man. All right, we're gonna talk about it at the end of the stream because unless something happens here in
You
the
got 20
next,
minutes left. You got 20 minutes left of the movie.
you got to give us something more than this fucking nightmare shit.
This shit would have. I think that maybe that's why I never got through with it because I probably fell my fucking ass to sleep.
Yeah, that was creepy, man. It definitely was. But
I mean, it
we
was
need
creepy,
more
yeah.
of it. Like we need more of it. Like
You
like-
feel cheated a little bit because it's creepy, but then you bring it back to a dream and it's like, well, is it what? Oh, something's going on.
That's crazy. Yeah, I'm gonna have to check it out. Me and Des are gonna end up doing a watch party for it. Val saying you're fired, Marcus. I can't lie. Reading that first part, I just can't help but read it like you're fired. I can't help but read it like that. I just can't. I'm sorry. I just cannot help but read it like that. Val saying you're fired, Marcus, for not seeing The Substance. That movie is fucking amazing, dude. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna check it out. Might be have to something we'll probably have to do this upcoming weekend or something. Or I mean, I know Destin's usually off.
No,
On
dude. No.
What about
Dude,
what about Thursday? What about doing a double watch party Thursday, like a double watch along? Because I got whatever they decide to vote on, I'm gonna do that.
I'll
And
be
then-
at Bloodlines that night, but maybe afterwards I can catch you.
All right, that works.
Wherever you're at. Maybe it's like after 10 o'clock or something like that, or
Bro, you know I'll be up.
no, dude.
so
Substance.
Demi
don't
Moore's in it?
watch it. Yeah, Demi. Yeah, she's the main actress. And,
Oh, yeah, we're gonna have to watch
Margaret
that then.
Qualley. Margaret Qualley's in it too, man. She's very easy on the eyes.
See how I feel about Demi Moore. So
Demi Moore is too. Yeah, Dennis Quaid is in it as like a skeezy producer.
oh yeah, we're gonna definitely have to watch that because that's a good cast.
Dude, it's gonna be a reaction video because I want to see your first time watch, man, because this movie goes and it doesn't stop.
Oh wow, okay.
It's got some awards. It's won some like Golden Globes and shit.
See, now that you
It was
say that,
like
that's kind
it
of
was
what I
like the
thought
sub.
this was going to be
It
because
was
we
like
got that opening and it hasn't picked up since.
oh no, man, this doesn't live up to the substance at all. This is a placebo. I don't know.
Even yeah,
Uh,
man, yeah, man, saying the substance
they
to
they
me. Yeah,
they could have made this a lot better if they just took a different direction. They just I would have been mad if I would have went to the movie theaters to watch this because I was like for the entire movie like nothing really I mean it's got great actors, great premise, great directing, but there's just nothing to chew on here. Not
right. I'm
really.
looking up who the writer was now. Wow, so he wrote it too.
Who?
The director, Trey Edward
Uh
Schultz.
yeah. Yeah, it was like between The Substance and Anora. Anora is a great movie too. It's not horror, but it's like a modern
Is
day Pretty Woman mixed with
that the Mikey Madison movie?
dude. I got a crush
That's,
on her now, man.
oh,
Like she's.
bro, I met her in August. Like, and I straight up
Did
told
you,
her, yeah, I met her. I got her autograph or whatever. And I
dude?
straight up
She's
told her, I said, if you don't mind me saying, I think you have the most beautiful smile I think I've ever seen on a woman in my life. Like dead ass. Just straight went for it. And she started cheesing and was like, oh, thank you. I'm like, no, I'm being serious, girl. You don't understand. Like, dead ass.
yeah. She's really good in Anora. I liked Anora a lot more than I thought
And
I
that's
would.
funny because I said, do you have any upcoming projects, coming up and stuff like horror or just anything in general? And she mentioned Honora. And then long and behold, she won a fucking Oscar for that.
Hmm. Oh shit.
So
That's right, Paula.
so I'm
Both
this.
great movies. Both really great movies, just different. Keep your eyes on. It's gonna. Man, I can't even imagine having like a family and this type of shit. Yeah, she was talking Star Wars, but she turned it down. Oh, nice, Amber. Hmm. The movie's kind of a depressing a little bit.
No,
Why won't they just let him go?
because he think the son is sick.
Okay, well, let the husband deal with them. They're just wanting to leave, so the best thing for the other family is for them to just leave, right?
I would assume so. Yeah, yeah, they're sick. Yeah.
Oh, man.
Really? Oh, damn, he fucking him up. Mm.
This is definitely not a feel-good movie. Man, that's awful.
Oh, wow. He fucked up. Damn. Damn.
Some biggity. That's crazy.
Talking Star Wars. We'll be fired together talking Star Wars. But it's okay. We'll be rehired once we watch the movie. Now he looks sick. Like, yo, what the fuck?
That was crazy.
Yeah, that was a crazy sequence, but in regards to violence, this is not what the hell I expected.
Yeah. And if that's all your movie's got to offer,
Oh wow, he's fucking sick. Unless it's just a dream again.
it's a very depressing
It's a
movie.
dreadful movie. Yeah, it's one of those dreadful like thrillers and stuff.
Mhm. I just feel like they could have done so much more with it, man. But damn, yeah.
Hold up, man. Oh, he must have lied to them earlier when he said he didn't go in the room with the dog or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, he must have lied to him. And that's how he got fucking sick. But
Damn.
I got some things to fucking talk about this movie.
There ain't much to talk about.
I mean,
Maybe complain about.
that's I mean, it's not really complaining, but I'm right there with you. I feel like there could have been so much more done.
Dude, this is definitely one of those one-time watches. This is like one of early A24's films that just kind of man, with
Right.
the star power, it just should have been a lot more, man. Oh, Riley Keough, the wife of the husband, she's gonna be in Hurry Up Tomorrow.
So basically, I guess that's Elvis's granddaughter.
I guess. Let me fact check that.
You know, all right. Well, Destin, I'm going to grab something to drink. I want you to spew to the audience what you feel about this movie because I got some interesting things to say, and I don't know if you guys could tell by my voice right now. I'm a little disappointed. Like, what the fuck, man? Like, let me go grab some orange soda. I'll be right back.
Keenan and Kel.
Oh my god.
So I'm here to entertain you all. I don't feel shit. I don't. I mean, honestly, even like the last shot of the movie, I mean, it's like still the same pace, and then you got like there's like a last 5 minutes of where something really feels like something significance happens, and it's just kind of like that's it. This movie is just. It's missing some. It's low budget, and that's fine. But there's. It just. I don't know if there's something missing or what. It feels like a passion project of like how much dread can I make in a movie more than a story, and it just. This is something that I'll probably never watch from beginning to end again.
Yeah, I'm right there with you, and
I don't even think it's horror. I don't even feel like it's horror. It's labeled as
not even
horror.
It's not even thriller. Like there was some thrilling moments, but it was very meager. Like I'm fucking scared now for Hurry Up Tomorrow. And
go ahead.
It's just my thing is okay, it comes at night. What comes at night? What is it? Like, if this is the type of movie that you're basically trying to leave ambiguous for us to have our own open interpretation on what, this sickness or whatever this is, okay, but there's still ways to where you can give us more detail for that interpretation. You know what I mean? Like, we really got nothing as to what the fuck these people were getting sick by. And it's just like you said, Destin, it feels like how much dread can I create? I mean, and in regards to that, hit the nail on the head. This movie is very dreadful. Very dreadful. But that's the problem with it. It's too dreadful and it's too slow and nothing.
There's not a payoff.
There's no fucking payoff. The only payoff we get is seeing the boy actually go into the room, which he lied, and he gets sick, the son. That's it. And it's like,
and there's no fun factor either. I mean, like you can be dreadful, but where's like, okay, so like for instance, I'm trying to think of like in terms of what's that one movie? This is kind of the same premise, but completely different. It becomes like a creature feature, but like which makes it fun. Quiet Place.
Yeah, okay. I remember seeing that movie. That was all right. It was okay.
Dreadful. Yeah, it was dreadful, but there was payoff. There was fun to be had, but it kept the tension built. You know what I mean? So yeah. This just did not do it. And so I'm really mad at myself for not like watching it sooner because
I will say this. What's keeping me hopeful for Hurry Up Tomorrow is Trey didn't write it by himself. The Weeknd wrote it with him. And I think they had another writer on board too. Okay. It's nothing against Trey. I put it this way. From a directing standpoint, Trey stick to that. I thought there was some shots in here that was really amazing, especially in the woods, the capturing of the twisted tree barks, stuff like that was creepy. I love the one shot where you don't see the truck, but you see like basically the entire woods and just that whole shot pan over. I love that. From a visualistic standpoint, Trey is a good director. I'll say that from a visualistic standpoint. And that is basically what he is dubbed for the most part. He is dubbed a visionary director and stuff. But he also wrote the screenplay to this movie. And I got to give you shit for that. You know what I mean? Because what was this? I don't know what this is. Like, I don't know what story you're trying to tell. I don't know in regards to what this sickness is, what type of sickness is this. Like, it wasn't just no substance. There was no explanation. And with
they needed that at the end, like the climax, like something shows up.
Like you needed to give us something,
or something.
Like you needed to give us some type of explanation as to what is getting these people sick. For all we know, it could just be the fucking bird flu.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? It's just like, wow, this was disappointing. I'm not gonna lie. And like the beginning with the grandfather, and then them scenes with him, you know, with the black blood coming. I'm thinking this is some type of fucking creature flick. Yeah. I'm thinking when they go bury the grandfather, I'm thinking, okay, whatever's in this motherfucker, it's gonna resurrect him and he's gonna come and try to kill everybody.
Yeah.
And that's not what we got.
No, and it's just it's like it played on your imagination for you to come, like the trailer did, like the marketing played on your imagination, and I guess I just had something more spectacular in my mind than what it's going to present. But Hurry Up Tomorrow has actual 3 writers on it and 1 director.
Okay, yeah,
you got Trey Edward Schultz, which is the director of it, at The Weeknd, and Reza Fahim.
Yes, that's right. Yes. And
they were a writer on that show, The Idol.
Okay. See, I'm gonna have to watch The Idol because I remember you said you liked it.
Oh, dude, I don't think I ever finished it because I think it got canceled or something. But like what I saw of it,
after 1 year.
Yeah, I liked it. Yeah, I liked it. I don't think I ever finished all the way to the end of the first season, but yeah, it's Johnny Depp's daughter.
See, it's something you said earlier, Destin, and I'm going to bring it up now. You know, and I'm releasing my video for it tomorrow and stuff, but some of you guys are going to hear this now. You said something about the dreams, like in here.
Yeah.
I personally feel what we're going to be seeing in Hurry Up Tomorrow is basically the same thing. All right, how can I extrapolate this? What I feel like is the Weeknd character, he's going to basically die of a drug overdose. And in between, and basically in the middle of him dying off, you know, in those last moments, what we are going to be seeing in the movie is basically going to be a dream from his perspective as to all the shit that he has done, all the sins he's committed that led him to this death or whatnot. And what I feel like is we're going to be getting multiple scenarios to where we see the Weeknd character, because he talks about in certain songs how he's eluded death for so long. So I feel like we're going to see certain scenarios where he was in a situation where he could have died, but he didn't, but people around him did.
Mm-hmm.
Something like that. What I hope is that if this shit is one big dream and Hurry Up Tomorrow, don't do what you fucking did in here, which was give us something in these dreams, but then it's back to reality and there's no fucking payoff.
No.
Like, you know, you got to have a payoff with that. Like, the dream sequences were cool, but then when we bring it back to reality, it's like, okay, this is just boring now. You know what I mean? Like, you gotta have the blend of dream and reality both be fun. You have to have fun with it all.
Yeah. You gotta have something. You gotta have something upbeat or funny or not even like funny, just fun. Like something that feels like oh, that's creative and all that kind of stuff.
Right.
And I feel like I'm watching the trailer on the side with no noise right now, and I'm getting mad vibes of Misery and Diary of a of a mad black woman
Ooh, that's holy shit.
without the audio. I'm watching
Yeah,
it without the audio.
but that's a reference I did not expect to hear. Why
Yeah,
do you feel that way? I'm interested to hear why you feel that way.
he's in the bathtub and it's like filling up. And
Uh-huh.
he's almost drowning, and it's like he's
Yes.
paralyzed. And you know what I'm talking about from the movie.
Yes.
And it looks like he's scared. Like maybe Jenna Ortega is kind of paralyzing him and torturing him. And what you know what I think? Okay, I'm not even watching with any. I think that maybe Jenna Ortega was attracted, and maybe he broke her heart, and now she's out for vengeance. And maybe he has a skeezy producer, which is the guy
Barry Keoghan.
Yeah, I think he's evil.
Okay,
So,
here's my thought on that. I feel I'm right there with you. I feel Barry is evil. I think he puts Jenna Ortega's character up to what she's doing. But to go back to that whole dream elaboration that I talked about earlier, I think this is all a dream within Abel's subconscious. And I think Anima, Annie, fucking Jenna's character, she is another version of Abel, just in female form, like inside of his mind to a degree. Like, because they even had interviews where they talk about this. And she said this: Anima and Abel are like two ends of the spectrum of Abel. One extremely warm and one's extremely cold.
okay.
And stuff. And I just feel like because there are certain scenes in the second trailer and in the first trailer where you do not see Anima and Abel together. And that's what leads me to believe that she is going to basically be an alter ego inside his mind while he is dying. Because there's also the part in the trailer where you hear Jenna say, "I'm not trying to hurt you. I know this all seems really intense, but I'm not trying to hurt you. You were hurting yourself and other people around you. Something has to change."
Okay.
So I think, and it's just me, I could be dead wrong on this theory, but when you listen to the song "Wake Me Up" on Hurry Up Tomorrow's album, that's the first song of the album. The Weeknd sings lyrics such as, he says, "Wake me up. It feels like I'm dying. These demons keep creeping. Wake me up because I'm trying. He said, because I'm dreaming. It feels so damn real."
You think music is going to play a big part in this movie?
It's absolutely is. That's why I say you got to listen to the album before you actually watch the movie. And they tell you that the music, and they even reference this, just as much as Purple Rain was a part of the music from Purple Rain was a part of that movie.
Mm-hmm. I never even watched it. I know what you're talking about, but I never watched the movie.
The album of Hurry Up Tomorrow and the music is just as much as an inspiration inside of what's going on in the movie.
Man, it's just there. When does the embargo lift? Because there's no early reviews or reactions, and this shit's coming out Wednesday, Thursday.
I don't think they're gonna. I think that's when the embargo lifts.
Dude, that's not a good sign, though. That's not a good.
Maybe that's why they're releasing it on Wednesday instead of Thursday or Friday. Like, it's because they know everybody's gonna go watch Final Destination Bloodlines.
Yeah. And I'm glad I'm going to be able to watch this on Wednesday night, man. So I'll definitely give you. I'm not going to give you any spoilers, but I'll definitely report back and let you know what I think, because I'm excited to watch it.
Yeah, really. Man, saying I like that theory. Listen, I need
to listen to that. I need to listen to that album, man, because I am a big Weeknd.
Yes, and that's what I'm saying here right now. Like, me being a Weeknd fan since the day this motherfucker hit the airwaves, like day one right here, lifer right here. I have followed his music. I have followed his music videos. And what intrigues me about this movie is his creativity in his music videos to create shocking moments with the Weeknd character in regards to killing the character off or seeing the character do some things that are basically sins and shit like that. Like, from a visualistic standpoint or whatnot, to me, The Weeknd is one of the most creative minds that we have.
Oh
And
yeah, man. Yeah.
that's what I'm really hoping is going to carry into this movie as well. And another thing, and this is why I'm so glad after watching this fucking movie, The Weeknd is writing with Trey on this, because The Weeknd, in my opinion, is a fantastic storyteller. A
Well,
fantastic storyteller.
well, who better can tell the story than the one that's got
Right.
it all set? Yeah.
And see, basically what this is, what he's going through in this movie is from what happened to him in real life back in 2022. He had a real life mental breakdown, which caused him to lose his voice on stage. And basically, when that happened, he basically said, like, mentally, it took him to a really, really dark place. And basically, what they did in this movie was recreate that dark place. And now this is what we're going to be seeing and stuff like that. Like, there's moments in the trailer, I don't know if you caught it. Do you see the scene where it was a real split second where you see, like, it looks like a clown with a chainsaw?
Yeah, I think I did see that. Yeah.
Like certain things like that. But I will say this, I hope there is some killing in it, which I think there will be, or whatnot,
I just
because
don't want it to be all like visual.
I don't want it to be all visual
you know?
neither. I want there to be some type of physical, you know what I mean? Some type of physical killing going on, which I do think Jenna's character is going to kill some people, or at least a couple of people
Yeah.
and stuff. I do believe that and stuff. I'm just, man, like from a visualistic standpoint, I'm excited to see Trey do this movie because, in my opinion, from a visualistic standpoint, he's got that shit down packed as a director from what I've seen in this movie and stuff like that. But
Yeah. And
from
this
a
got a
writing
bigger budget.
standpoint, from a storytelling standpoint, he left me high and dry on this one.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? So hopefully that doesn't translate to Hurry Up Tomorrow, which is why I am happy The Weeknd and this other writer is going to be involved with it and basically involved in the writing process. Barry's going to be Ringo Starr in a Beatles movie coming in 2027. Oh, okay.
Oh, okay. Nice.
Hell yeah. Yeah.
I'm looking forward to the 2-part movie of Michael Jackson. The
Bro,
biopic.
when
That's
you
what I
said
want.
about Barry's character, like he seems like he's evil, he got that evil ass look.
Yeah.
Like, especially like when he's on a plane and he's like sitting back and then he just like leans forward. He's got that stare. I'm just like, holy shit, this guy just looks like a fucking menace.
Yeah, he does.
Like, I'm still have high hopes, but in regards to Trey's aspect of it, I'm a
Mhm.
little scared. I'm a little scared just because of this movie. You know, I expected so much more from this movie. I thought this was going to be a creature feature, something like that. Zombies.
I'm here for you, bro. My expectations from like what I heard and then how I didn't like get captured into the movie when it first came out.
Mm-hmm.
My expectations were down, like way down. But I was hoping for the best, you know?
Right.
And I was like, all right, let me go through with it now because I don't remember anything. I don't remember the spoilers that people told me and stuff like that, which really isn't many spoilers. But watching it now, like I'm just kind of like, meh. Like,
Right. It's kind of makes you happy you didn't pay attention to it.
Right. I'll probably never watch this movie again. Never.
Right. I'm right there in agreement with you. Like, this was very disappointing. Like,
I mean, this movie was like drawn out scene to scene, great shots, great everything, but man, like give us something.
right, great visuals. Great visuals. Like, if you want a visualistic director, I'd hire Trey Edward Schultz.
Yeah.
But if you're talking about from a storytelling standpoint, I don't know. You know what I mean? Like, and that's kind of what worries me in regards to this movie.
Honestly, I feel like this movie costs like
$5 million, I think.
Maybe less than that.
No, it said it on the thing, $5 million.
That's overpriced for this type of movie, in my opinion. Way overpriced. Maybe for the actors.
You might be right about that because from a budget standpoint, in terms of what we saw, it definitely didn't look that much of an
It was,
expensive movie.
yeah, it wasn't in the production.
Talking Star Wars saying off to sleep. See y'all tomorrow for Misery. Yes, definitely. Definitely tune in for Misery tomorrow. We will see you tomorrow. Get some rest. Thank you for hanging out with us here tonight watching this movie. Even though it's obviously disappointing, it's still the fact that you showed up. We had a fun time chatting and stuff like that. You guys are what make it, even if it's not that great of a movie, you guys' engagement is what makes it more tolerable. So,
Yeah, hanging out together.
yes. So, talking Star Wars, thank you again for earlier, and thank you again for hanging out tonight. And we will see you tomorrow for Misery. Now, I cannot wait for Destin to see Misery because we
First
all
time
know,
watch.
everybody who's watched it, we know that don't disappoint. Bro, you are going to fucking love Kathy Bates. And
I already know.
that's another thing that's really like kind of making me hopeful for Hurry Up Tomorrow is because Jenna's character is supposed to be an homage to that character.
That's what I was kind of getting from the trailer. Like, I'm like, all right, hell yeah. Like, I know like the beats of Misery because I've seen it
Yes.
so much, and maybe that's why I didn't ever. And wasn't there another one called like Liz Claiborne or something like that? That was also a Stephen King. Had David Strathairn in it.
Oh, I've never heard that one.
Liz Claiborne, yeah. I kind of, whenever I was younger, I kind of got those two mixed up because, like, I think my mom really liked Kathy Bates in movies and shit.
Mm-hmm.
And I think she was from Mississippi too, so maybe that was part of it. And I remember Liz Claiborne and Misery, and both being like Stephen King like novels or something.
Okay.
So I've never seen Liz Claiborne all the way through either. I've seen a part where like the eclipse happens and like he gets thrown down into this hole and all this kind of stuff. I can't remember too much.
Yeah.
I'm thinking from my childhood, but like,
Yeah, you're on point with that. It is Liz Claiborne, and Val says yes, she's Dolores Claiborne.
Okay. Yeah. Like that might be another one we might have to like do a watch party for. Check out.
Hell yeah, man, for sure. I mean, like I said, just Kathy Bates, she's fucking awesome in Misery. Like
He is, man.
such a
Like,
fucking
well, I mean, like awesome in general.
such a far cry from Waterboy. That's nonsense. I created electricity. Ben Franklin is the devil.
Yeah. She was also in Titanic, and she was in Fried Green Tomatoes. I don't know if you ever seen that movie.
I've heard of it, never watched it.
Yeah, I think she was in that, and also recently she's in the new Matlock show. She's the new Matlock. I've not watched it, but I've heard really great things about the show. So
I do want to peep it out because I'm a big fan of the original Matlock with Andy Griffin. Like, so I might have to peep out what Kathy's got for that. I'm about to say, hold on real quick. Destin is also now fired for never seeing Misery. Oh man.
I'm out.
Hey, Val, he gonna empty them nuts tomorrow. So we got this covered, Val. He's going to watch it tomorrow, and I think especially from like a storytelling and psychological standpoint, bro, you're really gonna love it.
Yeah, dude, it seems like something like it's always been a movie like I've always wanted to watch. I just felt like I knew everything about it, so I didn't feel like there was anything else to really like, get invested in. And so I just never I know it's a classic. I know it's a classic, and I love Stephen King. I love all the actors in it, and I know the whole. I've seen it several times. The whole sledgehammer scene. Yeah, dude. I know all that shit, dude. Like
that still sends shivers through my ankles every time I see it.
Have you seen Talk to Me?
Yes. Boss, bro. You put me on to that.
Yeah, they got a new one coming out.
Part 2.
They got part 2, but no, there's another movie they come out like Bring Her Home or something that's coming out very recent. Make this summer sometime. Uh,
Dom saying he would like to come on and watch Misery. Oh, where the hell did that comment go? That shit just disappeared.
what?
Oh, okay, there it goes. No, just another comment popped up. Dom saying I would definitely love to come on and see Misery with you guys. Yeah, man, I'll send you a link for it. You can come on tomorrow with us and peep out Misery. I can't wait to see Destin's like face like in real time when the shit like really gets cracking. Like I can't wait to see that sledgehammer scene and see your reaction for that. Another great Kathy Bates movie that she's in, the Tyler Perry movie. You brought up Diary of a Mad Black Woman earlier. The Family That Prays.
That is probably
The best one in my opinion he's done.
the best one. I felt like, did Tyler Perry have somebody else help him with this movie? Because this is a really good movie.
Yes, that was a really
because
good
some of his stuff can come off B movie-ish,
Yes.
like and it's like, man, this seems straight to streaming or straight to DVD. Kind of retreading same jokes, retreading
Right.
same scenarios and stuff. But the
Too
Family
much-
That Prays,
Too much Medea. Too much Medea. And I love Medea. I love the plays more because it's more unfiltered. It's more off the cuff. The movie version of Medea is she's funny, but she's watered down in my opinion and stuff. I love the plays. The plays are way better. Way.
And sometimes you just don't really give a shit about the characters. You're like,
Yeah.
all right, some you do and some you don't. And it's like, and some of it just feels very like I don't know, like cartoonish a little bit. I'm like, man, they're too villainous. They're too promiscuous. All this kind of stuff. Like they're very on it. And I'm like, man, Family at Praise played it very well though. They did.
Yes. And another thing is too, and not knocking on like religion or nothing, but a lot of Tyler Perry's movies can come off too preachy sometimes. You know what I mean? And stuff like preachy, a little bit too preachy. And
well,
stuff.
I felt like maybe the earlier ones, but like the further they went on, they got a little bit. They got like a little bit more raunchier. A little bit.
They did. Yeah, the first couple movies like Diary of a Mad Black Woman, I want Temptation. Even though I like that movie,
yeah,
very preachy and stuff like that. But you're right. Some of the later movies that he started dropping and stuff like that in regards to Medea and all that, they did get a little raunchier.
What was the one with it's not I Can Do Bad All By Myself. It's the one where is it acrimony? How do you say that word?
Acrimonious?
Acrimony, where she like becomes a killer by the end on the boat.
Is that with fucking Taraji P. Henson? I did not get to watch that movie.
Oh, I just spoiled it for you.
No, that's fine because I mean, hey,
it got very B movie-ish. I was like, what the hell? This just turned into a Jason Voorhees movie. Like,
oh,
yeah. Like it's a bitter woman had like, and by the end she's killing people. I'm like, what the fuck? Like,
that sounds pretty intriguing. It sounds all right. I'll have to give Acrimony a watch. And saying empty to what now? Well, Destin basically gave himself blue balls for Misery for so long, and he gonna empty them nuts tomorrow. And we're gonna be here for it. We can't wait. I cannot wait to see his reactions to these scenes. I cannot wait for it. I have a feeling he already knows a lot, of what Kathy Bates was in that movie, obviously, and stuff like that. But him actually seeing it, I think he's going to love it even more. That is a movie he's definitely going to say, I will go back and rewatch from start to finish. I can assure you that. Val. Ooh. Val, I don't know. I think we got another watch party to cook up here, and you might have to come on the panel for this one, Val. Talk to Me is good, and Val, you know this. I'm very skeptical about my paranormal movies. I'm not.
Man, I think about Talk to Me all the time. Honestly, when I'm at the gym, I have the Talk to Me soundtrack. And dude, I like just fucking love the fucking vibe that song gives. Like, dude.
Bro, Talk to Me.
I'll just be fucking just pumping.
That's
Just
one
listen to that
paranormal
shit.
movie. That's one of the few paranormal movies that I can watch whenever. Like, it's that good. Like, I remember Destin said something about it. I remember he did a video about it. And I'm sitting there like, man, I'm fucking picky with my paranormal shit, man. Like, you know what I mean? And I just remember one night getting off work and I'm just like, you know what? Instead of doing some content tonight or whatever, I'm going to sit here and watch this movie. I remember sitting here watching this movie and I'm like, wow, this is fucking amazing. Like, it was so good. So damn good. Yeah, we're definitely going to have to do a watch party here on the channel for that and have Val come on the panel, man.
There's certain movies that have like a certain vibe, and like that movie really played a certain vibe. And there's like some, like the beginning of that movie, the way it's filmed, that apparently that's all been filmed. They just have to edit it and make it a full length movie. So they
Okay.
already got like a prequel, and they said the prequel is filmed from a phone's perspective, like the
Oh,
beginning of the movie. Yeah. So it's all like at a party and from a phone perspective. I'm curious how they're gonna do that. But Talk to Me was so good, man.
it was good, man. Really, really good. We're gonna have to do a live watch party and have Val on the channel. Dom saying I haven't seen Talk to Me neither. That's crazy. Holy shit.
Talk about a good A24 movie that's like gonna. It's one of those movies. It's so creative. It's good. There's a couple of like I've seen it like maybe 3 or 4 times now, and there's a couple of times that like there's peaks and then there's lows and there's peaks and there's lows, but the peaks overweigh the lows so much throughout that movie.
Honestly, I mean, and this is just me from watching it a couple times. I didn't have a low point in that movie. It just kept me invested the entire time. And I thought that this was like a cool, different way to be in touch with the paranormal. It was different. You know what I mean?
It was different. Yeah. And the way it ends, that's another thing. That's what I'm saying, man. A lot of these horror movies, if you want your movie to be memorable, you got to land that ending. You have to land it. You got to leave people thinking like, holy shit, when they leave. You can't leave it on a low point. Like, you just cut credits and that's it. Like, what the fuck?
Like what we just
watched. Yeah.
I'm very disappointed in this movie. I'm so disappointed in this movie. I'm not gonna
lie.
Oh,
my aunt's right. It's Bring Her Back. Yeah, that's coming up. Yep.
But I'm so disappointed in this movie. Like, I didn't have like crazy high hopes for it, but I'm like, okay, you know what? Just from seeing what I've seen in terms of like pictures and stuff like that on Google and stuff, I'm like, okay, looks all right. Looks like we could get some type of creature shit going on. Maybe some zombie, something like this. You know what I mean? Something like that going on. And that's not what we got. I don't know what the fuck this is. Like, I don't. And it's not a knock on, Trey Edward Schultz, but we are film critics. And, this is,
this ain't it.
This is not it. Like,
I'm really surprised that this made it to theaters. Like,
tell me about it. Tell me about it. And when we got other movies that don't get a high budget, don't get no notoriety, like prime example, what we watched, what was about a little over a week ago, Venom.
Yeah. That was fun. Oh, Bring Her Back comes out on the 30th of this month, so we're about to get this.
Oh wow!
I'm about to get tickets for this one. A brother and sister uncover a terrifying ritual at the secluded home of their new foster mother. Hell yeah, dude. I'm getting tickets to this son of a bitch immediately.
Hell yeah, man. Val saying, I know you are, Marcus, as I am, and that's why I'm so apprehensive about watching new ones. Yeah, like, I will say this, and I do want to probably do a video on it first and then like a live watch along for it. One of the newer ones that I really enjoyed was fucking came out last year. Late Night with the Devil.
Oh, it's good.
That shit was good. That was a banger right there. Like that's the type of paranormal movie I like. You know what I mean? And stuff like it had a great story. It had great paranormal effects, a little bit of exorcism, a little exorcist, a little too much at times, but I enjoyed that. You know what I mean? It definitely did take a page out of Exorcist in terms of how the girl looked and certain things, you know, with the possession, but I enjoyed it because the story was great and just everything was great. And it felt like one of those old school 1977 talk shows, you know what I mean, where something crazy is going on. Another paranormal movie I do want to watch is the one that came out last year with Russell Crowe, when there's like paranormal shit going on behind the scenes of movies or some shit like that.
Oh
Or
yeah, I
whatever.
wanted to. I forgot all about that because it seemed too similar to the other priest exorcist movie
Yeah,
that we made.
yeah, the Pope's Exorcist.
That's it. That's it. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I went to theaters to see that. Yeah,
Yeah, it was all right. I thought it was okay.
it was
Okay.
it was okay. They try to make it a little bit epic, but it just I'm not the big.
Right.
I'm more of a slasher fan, or like I love supernatural shit, but I like a unique spin on it. I'm so tired of the person tied to the bed trying to do some exorcism shit.
Right.
And it's like the same, and people could say the same thing that are fans of that to come over to the slasher. I'm so tired of somebody in a mask just stabbing somebody. Like it's just. I mean, it is. I guess there's an audience for that. That's why they keep making it. But
Yeah.
I just want, like, when it comes to supernatural stuff, I just want like a unique spin. Like I got this idea. All right, I'm going to go for a minute, okay, for a
No,
second,
go for it, bro. Do
and,
what you gotta
and then
do.
you got the platform.
Bro,
All right,
listen.
I got this.
Listen, you my brother, bro. You know, you go ahead. Spin the track, DJ.
I haven't written anything for it yet, but I've had this idea for a while where where I want to make a movie where it's like a seance, like a supernatural movie, kind of like The Conjuring, and they're making this whole like documentary style, but they're also like they're fake, kind of like Dangertainment from Michael Myers.
Okay.
So they rig the house to be ghost, like they rig the cabinets, they rig the doors, they rig everything, so they're fake, but they're doing it for a show. They're doing it for YouTube or a network that they're working for or whatever, and they actually come across a real fucking haunting, and they're and so they do this seance. And they're all holding hands and they're like, don't break the circle, but somebody actually breaks the circle and gets scared. And when it does, one of them in the fucking group gets possessed by the killer from the possession, but you don't know who the fuck it is.
I like that.
I want to bring supernatural and slashers together.
Kind of like a little shocker element to it.
Yeah, a little bit of shocker there too. There's you could definitely like the first half being supernatural, but then the second half like full on whodunit killer aspect type shit. Like,
bro, that'd be fucking sick. Because we don't really get that too much of a crossover between, like paranormal and slashers, and it's not something that can't be done. You know what I mean? It definitely can be done. Like, you could do it if it's done the right way.
But I want it like in one house. Like I want it in
right. You don't want it really too much out in the open because, in my opinion, that kind of takes away the mystery because they're all supposed to be in this house together and doing this whole show or whatever, this and this and that. So if you flush it out to different locations, it kind of is like, yeah, and stuff. If you keep it set in all one house, I see what direction you're trying to go in with that. I like the idea.
Yeah. I want the people that are trying to make it into something, like I want them to be phony, kind of like they're rigging stuff. Like when they come into these people's homes, they're not real, like it's all fake, but they actually come across a real haunting, and then shit, chaos ensues. Like it's just something I'm thinking about writing. I don't know.
No, man, that sounds good to me. Like, I think you could do it, bro. Like, honestly, if there's anybody who can do it, it's you. Like, you know your shit. Like, you have a great mind for horror. You know what I mean? And you're not afraid to try different things. And now I think that that's why whatever story you're putting together, what movie you're putting together, it's going to do well because you're not afraid to try to be different. That's what a lot of these directors and writers and stuff, they're so chicken shit to be different.
Yeah.
It's okay to be different. Listen, the way I look at it, it's like this. It's either going to come out good in the eyes of the public or it's going to come out bad.
Yeah.
As long as you feel good about it and you love it, do the damn thing. You know what I mean?
If it's a piece of shit, it's my piece of shit.
There you go. You know what I mean? Just like I'm sure Trey Edward Schultz, this is his piece of shit.
But look where it's led him.
There you go. There you go. So there's a silver lining. There's a silver lining in everything. And hey, we all here may not really care for this movie, It Comes at Night. But there might be some people out there who do actually enjoy it, who actually enjoy movies like this that's very dreadful, very like kind of like dramatized emotion and stuff like that, mixed with, you know, some suspense and all that stuff. This isn't really for me, but it might be for somebody else. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And you made a great point. Look where it led him.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, I mean, hey, as disappointing.
Have you ever seen oh, I just had the name of the movie on my mind. It's a movie I think about all the time that does not get enough praise. Oh shit, give me a second. Go ahead.
No, you're good, buddy. I mean, even though this movie wasn't particularly what I was hoping for, I still had a decent time with it just because I was here with you guys. You know what I mean? Doing commentary on it and just having a great conversation. Like, you know, it did not turn out the way I expected it to turn out. But us engaging and sharing our thoughts and all that stuff, it just makes it that much smoother. You know what I mean? It don't make you hate it that much because you realize, hey, you know what? You're not alone. There's other people here too. It's like, it could have been better. It could have done a lot better. It just didn't hit the mark for us.
Okay, I found out what the movie is.
What is it?
And I know it's not very well received. It is for me. I think it's highly underrated. Dreamcatcher.
Dreamcatcher. That's the one with Morgan Freeman. Who else is it? I know they had a good cast.
Thomas Jane.
Jane. Yup.
They got the guy who played they got Jason Lee in it. They got Mickey from Scream 2. Timothy Olyphant. Donnie Wahlberg's in it. Tom Sizemore's in it. Dude, I love Dreamcatcher. And I know that they're like, oh, well, with the book, it does feel like a movie that should have been 2 movies, maybe at least 2 movies, because like the second half of the movie turns into a completely different thing. But man, do I love this movie. And I'm like, it's so cinematic. It's so well made, well acted, well directed, decent effects. Like, I just really love Dreamcatcher. Yeah. Have you seen it?
I have not seen Dreamcatcher.
Fuck.
No, I have not seen Dreamcatcher. I know about it. I know it was a movie with, you know, Tom Jane, mostly Morgan Freeman and stuff. But I don't know why I never really stopped to just try to watch it. Maybe because I thought it was some type of like, just because of the outlook of it in certain trailers, I thought it was like some snow blizzard shit. So I'm just like, I don't know. You know what I mean? Not saying I don't like my Deep Impacts and, you know, World Collide type of movies and stuff like that. But, you know, I love my horror, man. So I didn't really know.
There's horror in this.
I didn't know there was like horror in it. I just thought it was some like something like Deep Impact, like something like some environmental crisis.
Yeah, and it does. It's definitely there's like an alien presence thing into it, but it's so good. Especially like the majority of the movie's so good. I mean, the whole movie's really good. You could just tell that it's like, okay, this movie needed to be 2 movies or maybe 3 movies, but it still works. It's so well made, man. Like don't care what anybody says. I saw Dreamcatcher like twice in the movie theater. Like I really enjoyed
Wow.
it. I remember like
a watch party.
I liked like Dreamcatcher and then like what's that movie? The Mist. Like
This was okay.
The Mist was pretty good, man. Like, but honestly, man, I think Dreamcatcher just kind of captures a feel. Like, I don't know, man. Like I don't know. Maybe it's just something with me. Maybe I'm biased because like it just kind of triggered some writing aspects for me.
You know what movie we do got to watch on the channel at some point? And you brought it up on your channel. Cry Wolf, bro.
Oh, dude.
Bro.
Did they have a straight to DVD Cry Wolf movie? Didn't they come out with a sequel?
I know what you're talking about. You're thinking of Wolf Creek.
Oh, that's probably what I'm thinking about.
Yeah, Wolf Creek. Cry Wolf with Jared Padalecki, John Bon Jovi. Yeah, bro. That shit was a fucking banger. I love that movie. That is so underappreciated. So underappreciated, man.
For a PG-13 movie? Hell yeah, dude.
Yes, the twist in that movie, it's like, oh shit, like what? Okay, like all right.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It was great, man. I love Cry Wolf. Absolutely love it. We're gonna have to watch that at some point, man.
Yeah.
What's it? Go ahead, buddy.
No, Sorority Row. I think they're bringing that back too.
Yeah, you said something about that.
Yeah. Sorority Row is coming back. Dude, I'd like to see like a follow-up to Cherry Falls. Valentine, like
Lover's Lane.
We got Urban Legend coming back. Like, dude, we're in an uproar, man. Like, I'm. Oh yeah, Dom. I've seen Brightburn. Brightburn's a good superheroes type of movie. Like, yeah, it was.
I heard about that. My cousin told me about that, and he was just like, "Man, you gotta watch it. I don't know what you're waiting for and stuff." He's like, "It's a banger and stuff," and I'm just like, "All right, well, I'll have to try to fit it in or something."
It's like a young Superman.
Yeah, that's basically what you're saying. Had to check that shit out, man.
Dude, if you have not seen Dreamcatcher yet, dude, we got to watch that too.
We're going to have to do a watch party for it.
That's a good one. And you haven't seen Stand By Me? Maybe we could do like a Stephen King type of thing.
Right. Bro, I didn't even see Serial Mom.
You haven't seen it?
No, I got that on the list on the post or whatever. So if that's what gets voted in, we'll watch that. Whatever gets voted in is what we're gonna watch. But I haven't watched Serial Mom yet. So if it doesn't get voted in, that'll probably be a live watch along that I'll just do after the fact just to, check it out.
Yeah. I've seen Serial Mom when it first came out, but I have not seen it since. So I would like to rewatch it.
Hell yeah, man. Let's see what else is out there. We are about to wrap up the stream here in a couple minutes, but about to say I got on the list, and we'll probably if it don't make the votes or whatever, we'll probably do a watch party for this at some point too. But I put you onto this. Don't Hang Up. Love that fucking movie, bro. And that's why I said the director of that movie, Damian Mace, I would love to see him do a Scream movie. I think he would do good.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And he's also done some Marvel stuff too. I think he was a part of the Avengers, the whole series.
Oh shit. Okay.
Yeah, he's known in like the Avengers circle and stuff like that. So it's another one too. That Dom said Sleepaway Camp.
Have you seen The Blackening?
Yeah, hell yeah, bro. That's my shit, bro.
I haven't seen it since the theater, but I had a lot of fun with it,
bro.
And that was Jethro, the cop. The cop was Jethro.
That was Jethro.
That was Jethro, dude.
What?
I meant to tell you that earlier. Yeah,
bro. Oh, now I want to rewatch The Blackening, bro.
He didn't get enough screen time, but I was like, damn, dude. Like, yeah.
Bro, my shit. You know what I mean? Not to spoil it for anybody who hasn't watched The Blackening, but I'll say this. My shit was the whole mind reading sequence. Bro, that shit was so gold. That was gold, bro. That mind reading sequence. He didn't think he could understand what he was saying. He's like, yeah, motherfucker. Like, I was just like, yo, that shit was so good. Like, that was a good slasher like parody. and stuff.
Yeah.
Like it
Yeah, it
really
fun.
was. Like that was a lot of fun. Love The Blackening. Such a fun film.
Yeah,
But
that
all
that
right,
was a good
guys.
theater experience.
All right. So before we head out, we kind of already gave our final verdict on It Comes at Night, but anything else you want to add, Destin?
Just Scream Talk Friday night, 9 p.m. Central. Hang out. Anything else like this movie was fun, but this is definitely a one-time watch. I would have walked out of this movie if I saw it in the theaters. I would have walked out of it kind of depressed. It's one of those depressing type of movies.
Yes.
There's not a lot of fun to be had, not any fun to be had really. And great visually. Just they just could have done more. There's not enough to chew on with this movie. It's a throwaway movie, I feel like, and I feel like A24, this is probably when they were trying to find their footing, and this is probably one of their lower tier movies. But yeah, that's all I got to say about that, man.
Yeah, I agree with you. Definitely was disappointed. I'm right there with you. Just it was more like really dreadful, like
Mhm.
a dreadful type of movie. Just really held back on what it could have been. Too much dream sequences that didn't lead to anything. You
Yeah.
know, and I think the number one overall thing for me though, and I get it, sometimes it is nice to be left on an ambiguous note.
Yeah.
But with something like this, with this type of movie, in my opinion, I feel like you have to have some greater context on what is happening. What is this disease? What is this sickness? You know, something like with 28 Days Later, like they do a good job explaining what that virus is and all that stuff. And I felt like that's what this movie was missing the most.
Mm-hmm.
Too much dramatization, not enough suspense, horror, none of that. It just drug and drug and drug. And then when you get to the end, it's just like,
You feel
this is
cheated.
it? Yeah, this is it.
Yeah.
Okay. You know,
the ending could have felt like the beginning. It was just kind of like it went nowhere. It
right.
felt like it went nowhere.
It subsequently did. It didn't go anywhere. It
No,
really
you're
didn't.
right.
Like,
Yeah.
and I just hope this isn't the case for Hurry Up Tomorrow, or I'm going to be, I might even cry.
I'll let you know, man, because I'm gonna see it in a few days.
Yeah, man, definitely let me know what you think about it. I'm going to go see it in the theaters too, but you're going to go see it first. You know, so just let me know what you feel about it. And then obviously I'm going to end up going to see how I feel about it and stuff. But bro, this was a lot of fun. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm going to meet you back here backstage in a second. But guys, remember, tomorrow night, 9 p.m. Eastern time, same time basically as tonight or whatnot. Misery, live watch along. Destin's basically first time watching. It is going to be a fun night. I cannot wait. You guys already, you know what Misery is about, so I don't even got to tell you. I just cannot wait to see Destin's reactions once he actually sees this movie for the first time. But guys, thank you guys all for coming out to hang out with us. I understand the movie was disappointing, but you guys and Destin made it a lot of fun for me. So enjoy the rest of your night. Get some rest, and we will catch you tomorrow night for Misery live watch along. Have a good night, everybody.
Bye, everybody.